8th, the day before Mother's Day in the United States. Uh, Karen's coming soon. She'll probably be on the stream in about 15 minutes. And so forth. Yay, garbage. Type exclaim challenge to challenge me. And make sure you sub and donate subs. I didn't stream last night, so we probably don't have any subs anymore. It's come to my attention. A lot of people have challenged me, but they don't sub to my channel, which you're not supposed to do. So you should sub to my channel, and if you have trouble doing that, just ask in the chat for a sub donation before you challenge me, because it's supposed to be subs only. We'll have to start cracking down at some point and have another system of challenging me if people keep sliding. Let's see, I'm still giving a lesson next week to MJ Gonzalez. We're not sure what the day will be yet. They'll get back to me. And I'm not sure if the next person I want to talk about wants to be anonymous, so I won't talk about them. But another famous poker person wants to do something. So if he doesn't want to be anonymous, or she, then I'll tell you about that. So forth. Yeah, a lot of the poker guys play chess or just know me anyway. So forth. God, no matter what I do, it's dirty. Terrible. I can't see. That might be the problem. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Make sure you, if you have a mother, which fortunately I still do, do stuff for them tomorrow. Call them, send them presents, etc. Mainly, etc. Mother's Day in other countries was different. Something. I thought dogs laid eggs, and I learned something. Good end of the Family Guy. Okay, let's see. How's it look? And see, it looks good there. I can't hear anything because, Oh, this is a game that I won on time? Yeah. Suspicious. Get rid of that because that's terrible. Okay, also, I'm on the wrong thing. It won't close? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, actually, I'm on the wrong thing now, so let me go to the right thing. The thing. Subs with challenge queue? That sounds right. Yeah. Yeah, I was on live chess. Terrible. Frankly, not delicious. All right, that looks more like it. Yeah, let's see how the stream looks. Yep. That's everybody. Okay, now I can read the chat. Like, we can't hear you, can't see you. Why are you so ugly? Let's see. Challenge. I did that. Hooray. Hi, everyone. Stats. 3,027 subs. I lost 300 subs in 48 hours. Damn. I'm the first one here. Go, Ben. Well, no. It's Karen. Let's see. Let's see. Hello from Israel. Love the shirt. Ben's videos. Challenge. Her. 22 viewers. Go, Ben from Greece. Good night, Ben. Tariq DC cheered. 250. You promised me 250 a week. 250. Greetings from Turkey. Ads. Play the Catalan. Coco Melon Army is better than me. How am I doing? What happened to my challenge? Terrible, terrible. Sub challenge. Nice new camera. In Russia that left was really funny. The guy in Russia that left. Oh yeah, that was Heinz Viertensen. Aliuna subscribed. Great. Hi Benjamin. 1 day left on your sub. Play the King's Gambit. Let's see. Stay Ben. Ben Keller. Hi, how are you? Yes or thumbs up. Hi from Colombia. Gimme Amin's gifting a sub. That was the one I just thanked. Didn't know it was a gift. Daily Dose. Papa John's. Next Archer stream. It's Pam. Hey, Pam. Hi, Ben. Learning a lot. Respond to this for good fortune. Is that a new camera? Stats. Okay, let me refresh. Because a train might be going on. Possible. No train. Stay, Ben. There we go. Enigma DJG is subscribing. He's an Enigma. I think on Seinfeld, his girlfriend who painted said she was an Enigma. Then she was played by the woman who looks like Karen. I could never remember anybody's name. She was in Being John Malkovich. What's her name? Somebody tell me your name. I give up. Yeah. It's Pam. That's right. Go Pam. Go Ben. Come on, somebody tell me your name. Seinfeld's girlfriend who paints. Then George buys a painting from her. And then her and Jerry break up. And something. Catherine Keener, thank you. Catherine Keener is correct. Slow Time Traveler doing $15. My lecture was the best. The best, Jerry, the best. Thank you. Yeah. Nina. No, it's not Nina. Nina's a different actress. Yeah. Thoughts on Elon hosting NSS? No thoughts. How do you spell the Heinz guy last name? Viertensen? Well, I haven't spelled it since 1984. So I don't know, but W-I-R-T. And then I don't know, like E-N-S-O-N or O-N-S-O-N or O-N-S-E-N. Viertensen. But it's definitely W-I-R-T. And then he's an IM from Switzerland. I don't remember him getting the GM title, so maybe he never did. Let me look him up because I'll find him. Yeah, I've never seen him since that tournament. Let's see, Viertensen chess, Switzerland. There he is. There's a Wikipedia. Heinz Viertensen, he's 69 now. Yeah, he was older than us. So he was 18 years older than me, and I was 16. I was 14, so he was 32. And man, he never became a GM, and he was an IM in 1977 when he was 26. I've never looked him up. I forgot about him. And I forgot about Dre, too. Yeah, here's the link to him. Yeah, that's him. Oh, S-O-H-N. That makes sense. Swiss. Yeah, I want to read his Wikipedia while you guys watch me read it. 3-time Swiss champion. 79, 81, 8, 92. European Team Chess Championship silver medal in 73. Oh, damn. One of the leading Swiss players. He played for the Swiss team in the Olympiads 1,000 times. 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 86. Didn't play the year 84 when I was in Moscow. 88, 90, 96. Played in the World Team Championship for Switzerland. Let's see. Yeah, they don't say too much about him. Yeah, that looks like him, but 37 years later. Slow Time Traveler gifted a sub. Thank you. Man, he's 69. Wow. Well. You learn something new every day. Cool. Let's see. Now, the guy who was challenging me first, he's not there. What? Yeah, Felix Frias was first. Now he's last. What's going on here? I saw it. Airplane jokes, Family Guy. Thank you. Now remember, everybody has to sub and donate subs. Don't forget to do that. Some of you forgot. Let's see. As long as I don't forget. I wish that when I gifted subs, it counted towards the train, but it doesn't. Because I like to gift subs. It's Sub Saturday, so I gift subs. Hard to understand. Somebody give Amiron a sub. He can't afford to sub. Yeah, that guy's right. La Petite Ducky. It's funny, I've said this on the stream before, but when I was a kid, I don't even know if it's my mom's aunt or my dad's aunt. I never knew. I have to think about it forever, and I could probably figure it out. But okay, it doesn't matter. In fact, might even be their aunt. But we had a relative. I think it was my dad's aunt. But okay, maybe it wasn't. But anyway, and her name was Rachel. And everybody called her Ducky. I don't know why. And so when I was a kid, until I was an adult, I thought Ducky was a nickname for Rachel. I thought if your name's Rachel, everybody calls you Ducky. Because that's what they did with her. It just wasn't related to her name Rachel. I don't know why they ever called her Ducky. Nobody ever explained it to me. I don't know. I'll never know. Unless my older brother knows. You know, my mom would know. So I'll probably call my mom tomorrow. It's Mother's Day. And I'll give her the 3rd degree. And she'll say, we never called her Ducky. And she'll show me. But she'll know how she's related to either her or my dad. And then maybe she has some idea. And I also know there were 2 people named Florence. One was my mom's mom. And the other one, I don't know who she is. And they called one of them Big Flo and one Little Flo. But Little Flo was bigger than Big Flo. And my mom told me she doesn't understand that. But yeah. I mean, if it was on Family Guy, one of them would have been Heavy Flo. But that's, it's not Family Guy, it's real life. Yeah. If she can't find me, she can't break up with me. That sounds like something George would say. Yeah. I've been avoiding her calls. What an entrance. That was a great entrance when his thing ripped and he spun around. That was good. Where's the donate button? You could type !donate. If you're watching on a computer, laptop, and not on your phone, if you see the stream and go down, there's all kinds of stuff. There's, how to join Discord and follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube and donate and buy merchandise and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of panels. Yeah. But if you're watching on a phone, I guess you can't see any of that. Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought, her name was Florence, but it turned out it was Firenze. I couldn't believe it. Too complicated a joke for this crowd. All right, Hanson614 subscribed. Hooray! All right, looks like we're going to die on level 2, even though it's Sub Saturday. You guys are supposed to all sub and donate subs, like I did, etc. Yay! JRob730 gifted 5 subs. Crushing level 2. That joke was too complicated for me. Cities and countries that we say the names of, in their own countries, they may have different names because it's not in English. So in France, in Italy, Rome is Roma, and Naples is Napoli, and so forth. And Florence is Firenze, F-I-R-E-N-Z-E. So her name was Florence Firenze. One of those kind of jokes. Yeah. And so forth. Yeah. You can't, it sort of looks like a nipple. You can't just call it a country nipple. How about Nepal? Hey, that's good. Whoa, shocker. God gets it right. By the way, I noticed in Family Guy, God has 4 fingers. It's very inappropriate. You know, on most cartoons, God has 5 fingers, and everybody else has 4 fingers. Because, you know, that makes sense. Like on, you know, Simpsons, for example. I assume also on American Dad. But maybe not, because American Dad is done by... I don't know. Yeah, because Stan pulls a heaven gun on God. So then we can see how many fingers God has. Yeah. So I don't know. Lost my place in line, but they shall not take our freedom. A-R-E? I think that's the wrong R. Go Amsterdam. Yeah. She slapped me. Yeah. The hype train is frozen. No, hype train is doing great. Yeah. What's my favorite Family Guy character? I guess Peter is. Let's see. No. Side characters. No. That's a side character. Who's my favorite character? Who's not Peter? That's a good question. I mean, you know, Mayor Adam West is good. R.I.P. Man, I just saw a really funny joke, which I know I've seen before, but unless it's a new episode. They're at a funeral, but I forgot who funeral they're at, and Adam West is there, and after he died, and he looked around and said, "Nobody came to my funeral," and then he walked away. So that's pretty good, I thought. Well, I mean, the best American Dad character is Roger. That's not up for discussion. If you don't think it's Roger, then you probably shouldn't be watching the show. You should probably be like, you know, in some kind of institution. Favorite American Dad character isn't Roger. It's ridiculous. I've never been so mad. Yeah. Yay, 451. I knew it was hot in here. Yeah, get that Fahrenheit 451 joke in. Finally. Not easy to get 451 viewers to make that joke. If your favorite American Dad character is Klaus, terrible. Delicious. Let's see who's challenging me incorrectly. Yay, I made a chess move. Only 19 minutes into the stream. It's a record. No, the train died. He must have given me more time. He must have. No, he didn't? I thought like I've been thinking forever here. That's crazy. All right. We'll be on Chess TV in 37 minutes. So, then we'll have more viewers. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I am as good as Morphe. Napkin. That would make sense if I had a napkin, because this is like a juicer. This thing, so need a juicer. I had this position in a simultaneous exhibition about 15 years ago, and my opponent played b6. It's not a good move. Wrong. Yeah, we'll have more collabs. So, all right. Maybe he'll play King D7. Always retreat. Simul on Lichess? No, in real life. Not on the internet. Yeah. Keep retreating. I'm not sure who my son's rooting for, because this guy has like Spencer in his name. So hard not to root for Spencer when you're Spencer. I'm still hoping that, my son Spencer marries Spencer Grammer, Kelsey Grammer's daughter, who plays Summer on Rick and Morty, so that she could decide whether she wants to be Spencer Grammer or Spencer Feingold. Man, then if they get mail for Spencer Feingold, they won't know whose it is. And, if they're both playing in the same chess tournament, to Spencer Feingold. Spell Spencer the same way, too. So, people told Karen, I'm not saying they're wrong, people told Karen, more than one person over the last few days, that my stream is in 720 instead of 1060. So I just look now, and it says 1060, or 1080 p60. So, what? So I don't know. I can't believe people, it was in 720 for a while. When was that? What kind of move is this? Am I supposed to lose on time deciding which piece to take? No, maybe. Maybe it's a good move. A week ago? All right. What? All right. That's it. They're right. Well, I understand that, but I mean, if I can get the stream in 1060 or 1080, then you can too. If you can, I mean, if you can't, that's not something to complain about, because that has nothing to do with the stream. Yeah. No. I'm not saying that they weren't watching it in 720. What I'm saying is, why would you tell somebody, hey, the stream's in 720, if that's just on their end and has an issue, it's their issue. Like, they didn't know that, or it actually was in 720, and somehow it's 1080 now. I'm just wondering what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could make it less than 1080 for me, and then you could still watch it in 1080. But that wasn't the point. The point was, when people said it was 720, then Karen assumed that you couldn't watch it in 1080, and it was like something we had to change. But it doesn't sound like it. Although maybe, because we didn't do anything, and I just checked it as 1080. And Karen's like, yeah, people are saying it's in 720. We better check that and fix it. And then we didn't know how to fix it, and she was just going to fix it later. But this is nothing to fix. It was in 720. Tried to put it to 1080, but it wasn't available then. But I didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. We did change something? Okay. $50 from Pam. You're the best. I'm not even going to say that's the wrong you're, because it's $50. Thanks, Pam. If it was like $2, I would say that's the wrong you're. But $50, that's the right you're now. We did change one thing that I thought didn't matter, but maybe it matters. Now, let me ask you a hypothetical question. If I go to this stream's YouTube videos, or the video of the day on Twitch, and I go to the dates people were claiming it was in 720, but now it's okay. And then, does that mean if they're right, I can't watch it in 1080 on YouTube or the video of the day? And so if I can, then they were wrong? You see what my question is? I don't know what my question is, but you see what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Whatever you said, yes. All right. Yeah, it sounds like everybody's crazy except me and Karen. That sounds like. Right. Right. So if I go to the YouTube videos for the last 3 weeks of this stream and they're all in 1080, then you're all crazy. I mean, the ones who complain. Drainer 365 donated $2. See, that would be interesting if it's like, we go back 2, 3, 4 weeks and it says 1080, 1080, 1080, 720, 720, 720, then 1080 again. Then we're like, say, what? So if it's always 720 and then just this is 1080, or it's always 1080 and you're crazy, or it was 1080 then 720 then 1080, then you're not crazy. My bet is whoever complained was just wrong. That's my bet. Wish I had some money to bet. Slow Time Traveler gifted a sub. Yeah. Birds aren't real. What? Twitch does it to mobile viewers. It is funny. Yeah. Anyway, if you have problems on your end because you're shallow and pedantic, then don't tell Karen about these problems. We don't want to hear that. It was funny. Somebody on Twitter today was explaining that stuff they had written earlier was pedantic. And I resisted the urge to say, don't you mean shallow? And I didn't say it. I resisted. Why do birds suddenly appear every time the Twitch subscribers aren't near? They long to be real. I don't know. In the 70s, I went to the Tigers game and I saw Mark the Bird Fidrich. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think they're real. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Karen, she's driving here. Gotta drive somewhere. See, here's the problem that he has. Let me explain the problem to you. Okay, this guy's name is Morozevich Student. Okay, and about 15 years ago, I played Bullet with Morozevich on ICC, and I won every game. So I'm definitely not afraid of his student. Man, he moved instantly. Ooh, I shook the camera by kicking it. I wonder what's going to happen. Ooh, it shook for a second. That was good. Man, he played there without thinking. His strong suit. Maybe he won't. Damn, he saw his queen was attacked. Darn. It's too good. Almost like 3 good. Kicked it. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. No way. Dun 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 dun. That hypocrite smokes 2 packs a day. Bum, ba-dum, bum. That was not good. Yeah. 900 viewers. 9. That's the right number. Dun, 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 dun. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I mean, last move I would have taken with the pawn, but since his queen isn't here, now I'll take with the queen. Dun, 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 dun. What'd he do? He'd skewered me and such, mainly and such. And if I defend them both, my rook's hanging. Yeah. I guess always retreat. Then he can castle like he wanted to. Ooh, castled the other way. 'Tis no bar in English. It's a fine pool. Put it in H. Let's see. Play queen here, queen here. Well, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's see. Put it in H. Always put it in H. Let's see. Oh, I thought this was here. Oh my God. Darn. Okay. I don't know. Something here. Yay! Thanks, Colmonosaurus, for the gifted sub. Allez! 33 seconds. Isn't that good? "23 seconds. That's even worse. Frankly, terrible. 22 seconds. Man, I hate when I lose on time. Although I do like checkmating my opponent, so maybe it'll be a tie. I'll checkmate and my flag will fall and it's a draw. Thanks, Inspiring Candy. Yummy. Hope it's vegan. Remind me to tell you about a funny a cartoon I saw on the internet after this game. En passant. What? Come on. I want to take en passant. Pretty funny checkmate. See that every day. 0 mistakes, 2 blunders. Yeah. Okay. I can't show you, but I can tell you it'll get the same thing. So there's people have been saying for several years on the internet that when somebody's a vegan, you know it because that's all they say is I'm a vegan, I'm a vegan, I'm a vegan. They don't. That's it, right? And that's because non-vegans obviously have some mental health issues. It's sort of like if you were, if you were not a Nazi, and most people were, and you were like, I'm not a Nazi, it's good if people know that. So anyway, similar. So anyway, Daniel Negreanu tweeted today that he's playing poker at the Aria, and he wanted coffee, but they didn't have any non-cow milk. They didn't have almond milk or oat milk or soy milk or anything. And he's like, how can the Aria not have any of that? Like, what? So then half the comments were like, yeah, the Aria's stupid and everybody's stupid, like he thought. And then half the comments were, some of the comments were from Europeans, and a lot of the Europeans don't put things in their coffee. They order coffee and they drink their coffee like I do. I have it black. And so some people were making fun of him because he puts anything in his coffee. And some people were just making fun of him because he's a vegan. They were like, you can't put nonsense in your coffee. You have to put, cow's milk. Okay. But anyway, and there was, hundreds of posts, and a lot of them were racist. And okay. So then there was a cartoon, and it was a long string of urinals in a men's room, like 100. Okay. Weird, but okay. And then there's a guy using one, and a guy walks in. He walks past 80 of the urinals and uses the one next to the other guy and says, I'm a vegan. So I'd never seen that before. That's pretty funny, I thought. And so forth. Yeah. Why can't people be allowed to like what they like? The reason people can't be allowed to like what they like is that some people like to, do things you're not supposed to do. And we have to not let them do that. So things that are against the law where people are harmed. And you're like, well, that guy likes to do that. What's wrong with that? I mean, you can't do that. So, some people like to break into your house and take all your stuff. Then you shouldn't do that. So that's why you can't do what you like, because that may infringe on other people. And so forth. Then society decides that there are some things you can do that infringe on other people because big companies make a lot of money when you do it. So, if I'm smoking and there's 4 people next to me and I'm blowing smoke in their face, that shouldn't be allowed. And in some places it isn't. But, 50 years ago, too bad. People smoked at the chessboard. People smoked next to you in public, in the restaurants and inside and then elevators. And then, smarter minds prevailed and said, you could smoke, just get that smoke out of my face. I'm not smoking, you are. You're blowing smoke in my face. And there's a lot of stuff like that where your right to do whatever you want to do infringes on other people. You may like to take sledgehammers and hit cars with them, but the people who own those cars don't want you to do that. So you have to do it to your own car. You may want to park your car in the front lawn. In the north, we don't like that. So you have to move to a southern state, then you're fine. Sorry, that you gotta live in Alabama, Mississippi, Oklahoma. Okay, then Arkansas, then put your car on the front lawn. If you don't, you might get in trouble, etc. What they put in their coffee. Well, it's not inconsequential because some animals don't want to be tortured and killed. And some people think, yeah, you shouldn't kill and torture animals And some of you are like, as long as it's not me, what's the problem? As long as it's an animal that I'm not, who cares? So, that's sort of a sociological issue. But for the animals, it's a life and death issue. So, yeah. Ergo, the Nazi versus non-Nazi, comparison. And so forth. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. Remember, thinking's not your strong suit, so you should donate, which also isn't your strong suit. But it turns out it's Pam's strong suit. $50. God damn. Go Pam. It seems like subbing is not your strong suit, and it's Sub Saturday. It's the only thing you're supposed to do is donate subs like I did. I donated 5 subs. If all of you donated 5 subs, then we'd be getting somewhere. I'm not asking you to donate subs if it's not Saturday or Sunday, because that's not alliterative. And if that did work, then I would petition that we have all the days of the week changed to start with an S. Otherwise, then I can make more money, so have more subs. But yeah, Sub Monday makes no sense. So, Manic Monday, Tournament Tuesday, Winding Wednesday. That's the way it is. Yay, Robert E630 donated 5 subs. All my tricks worked. All my lies came true. I was at an Indian restaurant today, and the guy mentioned Vishy Anand, so I said I'm friends with him, and I showed him on the internet when I played him in '86. Anyway, and then Holden was there, and he had his Beats by Dre on, and the guy said, the waiter said, "Oh, is that Beats?" And he says, "Yeah." He says, "Yeah, Dre used to own that company, but he sold it." And I said, "Well, yeah, he wanted to go back to his regular job, working in the hospital." And he's like, "You should be a stand-up comedian." And I said, "Well, I can't stand up, but I'm a sit-down comedian." And he thought that was even funnier than the Dr. Dre. So, yeah. So I had a good audience there. I guess some people want a big tip, so they're like, everything I say is funny. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. Sacking the exchange. Bam! Oh, snap. You didn't resign after I sacked the exchange? Wow. And I sacked the exchange. So, see, that's why I put my knight here. There's no rook can capture it and sack the exchange. See? But he put, he made a mistake. With his knight here, I can sack the exchange. I hope he's better for it. Try to sack the exchange now. Bam. C4, that's explosive. Lisa Simpson would not like that. Dun, dun, dun. D3. If he doesn't mate me here, I should be okay. I keep thinking about moving my rook, so I'll probably do it by X. Queen G3. Very good. Now the people in the chat are like, when I play somebody 1390, they don't hang their queen. How come they only do it to fine gold? Ugh. Now, that move actually makes sense, because if I take it, then you can see the pawn structure. He's fixing his pawn structure. So you can't really blame him. Now, since he has all those double pawns, that's why he played Queen G3. I have to get rid of one of them. So he's not happy. Yeah. Then I could take his rook, or I could take with check. A difficult decision. Yeah. Frankly, and then he'll sack the exchange. I gave him a chance. Give your opponent a chance. Oh, what a blunder. Not sacking the exchange. Terrible. Well, that was his last chance to sack the exchange. Last chance for exchange. Da-da, tonight. It's Karen. Let's see, how did I play? It says you played bad and you should feel bad. Yeah. Hooray. Etc. Let's see, 1,000 viewers. And then we'll be on Chess TV in 12 minutes. Does Karen have a sister? She has 2 brothers. That's close. But unfortunately, they're married. Sorry about that, guys. He would have won if he didn't blunder everything. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, get your shine box. Yeah. It's Spencer. Go Spencer. Dun, dun. Challenge canceled. Boo. Let's see. You guys are discussing the benefits of something. I'm funny. How am I funny? Rita Rudner funny. Rita Rudner funny. Well, thank you. Mm-hmm. Shootings, drive-by. Very complicated. Yeah, when you get your vitamin B12 and you get your vitamin D from where you think you got it from, that's because they put it in the thing that you think you got it from. And so forth. Way Wednesday's funny. I like that. Hope it's not curds in a way. Is my 7-year-old son. Let him win. Would you give me 5 cents? 5 cents. That's a pretty good bribe. Yeah. Karen Boyd is the nicest Karen ever. All others are bad. All of them? Damn. Yeah. Let's see. How do we play you? The pawn can go 1 square or 2 on the first turn. Knights move like an L. Bishops move diagonally. Rooks move in straight lines sideways or up and down. A queen moves like a rook or a bishop. Kings move 1 square in any direction. If you capture with a pawn, you have to capture 1 square diagonally. And if you capture with other pieces, you just replace the piece you're capturing. Unlike in checkers when you jump over. And there's 3 strange rules. Castling, en passant, and pawn promotion. But you don't need to know those to play. You'll learn them as you're playing because you'll see people doing them. And then now you're about ready to play. And if you attack the opponent's king, like I did, and they have no way out of attack, that's called checkmate. So anyway, thanks for the question. Very interesting, and I hope I answered it appropriately. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, give everybody a sub. Notorious Chaz gifted a sub. Everybody give everybody else a sub. And that's how you play. Vitamin F3. Never take vitamin F3. That is important. Dun, dun, dun. Sack the exchange. Let's see, max the envelope, etc. All right. That's better. 200 centimes, Grunge War, en croissant. You pronounced croissant wrong, so get out of my house. I'm good at Trivia Pursuit. I'm better at Trivial Pursuit, and I even spell pursuit correctly. And trivial. Explain en passant. Too complicated. I can't do it. Karen is the manager, it's true. Wow. I definitely can't stand and say jokes. I can say jokes. I can stand. But I can't do both. What does my shirt say? It says the truth hurts and the tooth hurts. Vitamin double D, exactly. That's what's called breast milk. As long as it's Cambodian. Synthetic Assault gifted a sub. Good, good. Yep, everybody at the club has to wear a mask and then some. Yeah, we had 26 players in our Blitz tournament last night, which is a lot for our Friday Night Blitz. It's Friday Night Blitz. What happened? Oh, until one left, she said. Yeah, she was a real Karen in that situation.
Oh, yeah, I was not happy.
Yeah. She said, look, bitch. Can you get me a Perrier? Yeah, I thought it looked good.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It's just on
Eh,
my face. I had to take
that was a strong blitz. We play 5 minutes straight up. He beat me straight up.
Hey, somebody was asking me if we would ever consider an increment on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I said we would.
Yeah, that's so 2020. I play 1980s blitz chess. Let's see. I could take this pawn, Karen, and then he has mate in 1. Truth hurts.
Man, the lights are lit up like a Christmas tree here.
Yep. I don't celebrate Christmas because I'm a vegan. Ta-da. Don't take back. Darn. 2000 and late. What's that?
I'm still having to take Sudafed. Hey, Lukey Pookie.
Yeah, we were listening to some gangster rap, and Karen's like, "What do I take for my cold?" What did I say?
I don't know.
Suda. You know who I was referring to there?
Mm-mm.
Did you get that joke?
Mm-mm.
You didn't get it. I can't believe you didn't get it. I'm gonna have to say you not getting it is ludicrous.
Okay. I don't know any ludicrous. Hey, J. Rob.
What? Ludicrous. Ludic. Huh? Nothing? All right, let's see. Takes. Who says takes? Is that a Gadmator or a Karu? Which one says that more?
Hey, Felix. How's it
Well, let's do it
going?
because it looks like fun. Ludic. Yeah, I thought he might do that. Oh, maybe I'll take with the pawn. It's Juicer. Hikaru and Rosen? Oh, he says captures, not takes. Yeah.
Hey, the Rock Obama.
It wasn't The Rock. It was The Rock Obama. You know what The Rock Obama's favorite vitamin is?
No.
B. 52. It wasn't a rock. It was The Rock Obama. Nothing. Yeah.
What, the Rock Lobster song? Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
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 It's hot in here.
So take off all your clothes.
I should have worn a short sleeve. It's cold outside.
Still theory.
Obama's dog died today. Trying to learn. You have no idea what he's talking about?
I would fear either Nesmentino or Vortal attacking me because they're both deceased. So I'd be really scared. It would be like Stinkmeaner. So Karen doesn't watch the Boondocks, and I was flicking through the channels, and Boondocks, I'm like, all right. And then it was one of my top episodes, my favorites, the Stinkmeaner Returns episode, not the first one, the second one. You know, where he's already dead and in hell and he comes back up. Karen did not like the show due to the very gratuitous use of the N-word, said dozens of times. So she's like, I don't like that show.
At all.
Yeah.
I will never watch that show again.
Yeah.
It was not even funny.
Very funny, Stinkmeaner.
Not at all.
Stinkmeaner is hilarious. Man. You gotta like Stinkmeaner. He's a blind guy who fights everybody.
The show is no good.
No, that's a
Never
great
watching
show.
It again. It was offensive.
Look, J Rob 730 gifted 20 subs. Hooray. Spencer said it's good. Come on, Karen. Generous. Oh, the 20 subs is generous. Yeah, that's right. I told Karen about that, From Rags to Bitches. That was a good album. Magnificent has a good name. So, in one of the episodes...
Can you unpause the chat?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so in one of the episodes, Thugnificent, who moved into the neighborhood he is a rapper. He has a really opulent house and swimming pool, and he has parties every day and so forth. However, the tax man cometh, and they're like, you owe, $1 trillion. So he has to like sell all his possessions and sell his house and sell his cars and move out of the neighborhood. Now he's broke. But he has his homies, and he says, come on, guys, I've been taking care of you for years. Go get a job and like pay off all my bills. And then one of his is like, well, if I worked at Wendy's or McDonald's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, that would pay less than 1% of your bills. He says, well, then go do it. What? Yeah. In honor, yeah. Notorious Chaz gifted 25 subs. He showed that guy. The other guy only gifted 20. J-Rob. Was it J-Rob or I'm already... Yeah, right. All right, so who's going to give 30 and then we'll keep doing it? Yeah. Hooray, number one in the hood.
Yeah, we should do something with the Feingold more. Hey, why are you bringing up Confederacy of Dunces?
A Confederacy of Dunces.
That's one of the
funny.
funniest books I ever read. But that can't possibly be. It seems so random. Are you somebody?
I think he's just naming something that's funny.
Oh, that's one of my favorite. I mean, it's fun. It's one of the funniest books I've ever read.
Alirka subscribed.
I thought for a minute it was somebody's trolling me, and they know me. Yes,
Yay,
a good
Grunge
book.
War.
He wrote that when he was a teenager.
I read that book at Chris's Hot Dog. So, one of the funniest song titles on the Boondocks from Thugnificent. For $1 trillion, what is it? Well, you don't know. But it's a really funny song title. Stomp 'em in the nuts. He says it over and over again. That's a great song. Thugnificent.
Always a popular topic.
Stomp 'em in the
Nuts.
and so forth. Yay, we should just be starting to get on Chess TV, although it's sort of weird because it went up and down. Uncle Ruckus is great. Now, let's discuss something important. I need the chat to help me. There's 2 examples on television that I know of. Maybe there's more, but that I know of, where one of the characters is a black-white supremacist. There's Uncle Ruckus. And then there's, on the Chappelle Show, the first episode. At the end of the episode, Dave Chappelle's blind, and he's a white supremacist because he doesn't know he's black because he's blind. So they never told him that he was black. So he didn't know.
I've seen it.
Yeah. Anyway, here's my point. Is which one came first? Who stole from whom? Was the Boondocks episode and then the Chappelle Show? Was the Chappelle Show and then the Boondocks? It doesn't seem like, since they came around the same time, that one didn't steal it from the other.
They're not the same. I don't want to talk about that episode because it just makes me mad.
Aw.
So.
Chappelle Show was before. The Boondocks stole it from the Chappelle Show. No. Terrible.
Obviously.
Yeah? I mean, Dave Chappelle's pretty good. Yeah. By the way, if you've ever watched... It's either The Practice or LA Law. There's a large black man who works in the law firm. It's either LA Law or The Practice. I don't remember. But anyway, unless it's another show like that. But anyway, point of the story is that guy plays Uncle Ruckus. And the guy would dress up as a woman in the law office. That was his shtick. Oh, Boston Legal. That's right, Boston Legal. I knew. Oh, you ever watch Boston Legal? That was great.
I might have seen like part of
Right.
it.
Now, let me tell you something about Boston Legal, then I'm going to get back to playing. One of the funny things about Boston Legal is William Shatner always said his own name. Right? It was something like, I don't even know what his name was. I want to say Denny McClain, but that's a pitcher. Okay. But anyway, he would say his own name, and that would show like his dominance. Like, for example, if they're like, who are you? Like, I'm Karen Boyd. And like, oh. Like, he would do that all the time. Denny Crane. Yeah, Denny Crane. Yeah. Anyway, now that's stolen from me, so I guess one of the people on the show knows me. I walk around, not now, but for years and years and years, I walk around saying Grandmaster. So if they're like, how did you, when you drove into the ocean, how did you drive your car out of the ocean? Why didn't you just drown and die? And I'm like, Grandmaster, right? So it was like Denny Crane, but it was, different. Yeah. Mr. Tambourine Man. That was a good cover. Yeah. Help me with my math homework. Holden could help you. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent Secrets of the Sicilian. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing. Thanks for the 45 subs.
Yeah.
All right, now, somebody who's getting screwed over here. We got screwed twice? Damn.
What?
Somebody was first, then he was down here, and then there's Felix.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, twice he got kicked off.
I didn't know there was a new song out by Coldplay. I didn't even know that. I'm not a huge Coldplay fan. To answer that question,
Never play F6.
but I don't hate them or anything.
Argentina. Normally in this position, I would be really upset. Normally, because I feel bad for him. But don't cry for me, Argentina. Bam! I can't believe you played F6. Triple question mark. Okay, time for somebody to donate 30 subs because it went 20, 25. It's the only logical progression, even though there's an infinite number.
Has Holden decided on college? Yeah, he's going to go to MIT. That is what is going on.
Hi, Chess TV, quote unquote people. Hooray.
Coldplay, good. They rank with Green Day. You must have heard me complain about Green Day on here. Or you're serious. I like Coldplay, okay.
That rhymes.
I like that song, Green Eyes. And a handful of tunes. But I don't know their stuff that well.
I like the video of the scientist because it goes in reverse.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, they're in a car crash, but the movie, it's in reverse. So the car goes from crashing to, like, everything's fine. Then they're driving backwards. Hooray!
Diggle. Twit that. What's my favorite song? I don't really have a favorite song to sing at karaoke. I just kind of try to sing something new all the time.
It's Archer.
I don't like to sing the same stuff.
You sang Dream On last night. That was good. Yeah.
That was a fun.
It was a crowd favorite.
The whole place was singing along. It was crazy.
And then she got the high note, which nobody can do, including the guy who sings the song. Can't do it either. But.
Everybody was really in a good mood last night. It was a good night. Sometimes it's boring.
Yeah.
But last night was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny when the hot lady came.
When I play 1386s, they never hang a piece on move 5. That's what they're saying in the chat.
What now?
He hung a piece on move 5.
Oh.
So whenever people do that and the rating is like between 1,300 and 2,000, like when I play, they never do that. They actually always do it. You just don't take it.
I just don't see it. I don't see it. I admit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a hot lady that showed up. She was definitely the best looking person I've ever seen in the bar. Hands down.
Wait a minute.
No, definitely the best looking person.
Ever? I mean, been in the bar for 3 years.
I've never seen anybody that good
You
looking.
can't
Male-
remember.
I'm serious, male or female.
You can't remember.
I've never seen anybody that good looking.
3 years. to think about it for hours before you say that.
I know I've seen some good-looking men and women come in and out of there, and I'm gonna have to say she's the best-looking I've ever seen there. And she was shake it, shake it, shake it. That's what
Well,
she.
that's because that was the song, so she had to. Well, yeah.
Then after I sang "Dream On," you don't even probably remember this. Oh, you? She came up to.
She
to
said
me,
Karen was frankly.
delicious.
I don't remember it. What?
She came up and she squatted down. I hadn't even talked to the lady. I noticed her.
I told her to stay away from my wife because she was that good looking. Karen's like, wow. I mean, I'm like, look.
I mean, you couldn't help but
get out-
notice
get outta
her.
here, get
And
outta
he
here.
shook her ass right in Ben's face. That's fine. I forgive her. But anyway, she came over later and squatted down after I sang and said, "You're so delicious. And I'm
Frankly.
obsessed with you." I was like, hello. That was the end of it.
If she said that to me, Karen would be punching her in the face nonstop.
Oh, definitely.
See?
I'd get bounced from the bar pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'd show my.
Then she wouldn't be the prettiest woman Karen ever saw anymore because her face would be all messed up.
I'd show my, Alabama street fighting skills.
But instead, she said you were frankly delicious.
And she said, "You're so delicious. I'm just obsessed with you." I only sang twice, and it was just funny.
Mm-hmm.
Every man in the bar was dying for her to talk to them. She came up and talked to me. She was cute. But I'm married.
Let's see. Am I getting mated yet? Not yet. All right. We're both checkmating each other. It's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm mating him this way, and he's mating me that
I
way.
see that.
So
Hey, happy birthday, RDPXI.
Kramnik approves of this game because neither one of us castled. Hooray!
Mm-hmm. That's scary.
Hmm? Happy birthday! Hooray!
I like that tense, sir. Go down to what he said about read his comments from right there.
Where?
Or go up a little bit. Right
Oh,
there. He says, "Damn, dude, half a century. Happy birthday, older than some mature trees."
Queen F5. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, who was the other GM that wished you happy birthday? Yeah, 50's big one, obviously.
And
For my 50th birthday,
yeah,
we were dating.
yeah.
Okay.
Where did we go?
We went to that place,
Mhm.
the Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 'cause I like that free dish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on one of my birthdays during the Singfield Cup, it ended the Singfield Cup, and they were having the closing ceremony, and two people wished me happy birthday within like 10 seconds of each other, Kasparov and Carlson. And they only knew it was my birthday because Rex's birthday was the next day, so it came up in conversation. Like Ben's birthday, then the next day is Rex's birthday. And they were like, "Ben's birthday? All right, he's standing next to us. Happy birthday." Something like that. Yeah, I can castle again.
Y'all have to check this new song out, Felix. I like a few of their songs.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I'm drinking Gatorade. No beer.
I like beer.
Thank you, Zis Scorpion X. Yeah, I think I said it right.
Always sack the exchange. Huh? Good move.
Gatorade. Water's better. What movie? Do you know?
No.
You don't like the new Coldplay Lagoon? Uh-oh, Felix. The challenge has been thrown down.
007. Read that to them.
0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins.
That seemed unlikely, that game. It's the Goldman Pharmacy variation.
Too bad that those aren't meaningful.
Damn. She got me again. Can I sack a room on E6? I could pick this room up and throw it on E6. See what happens.
That's badass Ben.
Yeah, they can see where it says 0 mistakes, 0 blunders.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't have the right thing up.
Oh, you've got the wrong. Yeah, that's funny. Hey, did you notice that he thought your last name was B?
Who?
When I signed you up, Carl said Ben B.
Yeah, that's Ben Badass because you're Karen Badass.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure. I wondered about that.
No,
But he
that's-
didn't say
yeah,
badass.
No, he did.
Oh, okay,
People
I
call me
didn't hear it.
Badass. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't hear
she's Karen Badass because there's 2 Karens, and the other one's called Sexy Kitten. Anyway, and then she's Karen Badass because she's a badass. Oh.
Everybody has nicknames. There's also Mike is Sexy
Sexy Mike.
Mike, and then Ian is Hot Nips, and
Mine just says 0 missed wins because I never win. Well, wait a minute. Then maybe you have missed wins. So it's joke isn't apt. Hey, nobody's challenging me except these 800 people. All right. What country is this? Spain? I heard of Spain. Wait, it's 5 minute? No, abort. How do I abort? Abort. 3 minute, not 5 minute. People are waiting. How did I miss that? Terrible. Boo. Re-challenge me 3 minute unrated, rebel. You know why he challenged me 5 minutes instead of 3 minute? You know why?
no.
He's a rebel.
No, there are not a lot of sexy people in the bar. I wouldn't go that far.
That is correct.
That was why it was very unusual. I would say that, there's just a mix of people.
I asked him, why'd you challenge me 5 minute? He said, because. And I said, impossible. And he said, why? And I said, because you're a rebel without a cause. What happened? My phone? Oh. Yeah, that's the guy. We can't say his name because I don't know if he wants to be anonymous or not.
I can't see all that from here. I'll read it later.
Let's see. Your chess.com blitz rating's 1900? Wow. Ooh, sponsor 2 lectures.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
The more he pays, the more lectures he can sponsor. Yeah. Damn. Man, if you could read that, you could answer his questions. So, can you make it bigger?
I know. I've tried.
I mean, I can read it, but
Yeah. Why don't I just look at it later?
yeah. He won't sponsor because I'm not answering him quick enough.
Oh.
Yeah, except for one thing. Voicemail from Karen. 2 seconds.
At least we still have breakfast at Tiffany's.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Let's see. They haven't seen sexy people like in years.
So the song "Breakfast at Tiffany's," not the movie, the song. The girl's like, we don't have anything in common, so we got to break up. And he says, but we both like the movie "Breakfast at Tiffany's," so that's what we have in common. Yeah.
And who's the song by?
Nobody knows.
What's your?
And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany? She said something like, I like the song, I like the movie, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not making that up. Sounds like I am, but I'm not. So,
Hey Ben, love you, man. De Niro.
sexy people are sexists. Also, what? I'm not making it up at all. Right. Yeah, I don't know who sings it. Some group I never heard of.
How about Tom's Diner?
Is Soylent
Dinner.
good for you? It varies from
Dinner.
person to person. Tom's Diner is by Suzanne Vega.
Mm-hmm.
Gin Blossoms. It was their only hit.
I
Yeah.
saw Suzanne Vega
Mhm.
in concert at Center Stage Theater in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
A long time ago. I can't stand gem blossoms.
Aw. When I play 1149s, they never hang a rook for no reason. And I'll straighten out his pawn structure.
Oh, you saw a concert in 1990? In Donkel 16?
Yeah, most of the people here weren't alive in 1990.
She was
Or-
great. She was fun. She was funny. That was the surprising thing about the concert is I thought she was really kind of funny. She stopped and talked a lot to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she did that at your concert.
I'm going to ask chess trivia based on my life, and we'll give Karen the first shot. And if she doesn't get it, we'll see if the audience can get it.
No,
Ready?
I'm not gonna know.
Okay,
I don't
what
really-
year did I meet Anand?
I don't know, so I have to guess.
Right.
Let's see. Let's see.
Double my
I have
bishop.
to figure out how old you
This
are.
is hanging, this is hanging, this is
And
hanging. You
then
have to figure out how old I am?
I can't even. I have to figure out how old I am.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so I got that.
Two bishops.
Well, I don't know. I'm going to say, I can't look at chat because they're going to know.
Chad doesn't know.
72. No, that wouldn't have been right. No, plus 10. No, hang on, 82. I just did my math wrong.
72.
82.
That's close. Let's see if the chat gets it right.
I'm not ever going to get it.
1826.
80.
No, the chat's wrong. All right, let
Wait,
me
what is
let me
it?
show you the right answer.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is actually has the wrong year. That's the year it was the 400th anniversary, and I played there in '86.
Oh, okay.
So this is that's almost the right answer. See, to commemorate Her Majesty.
All right, so what's the answer? 86?
86. I played him in '86 too. That's where we met. It was in Oakham, your favorite city, in northern England.
All right.
Never play F6.
Instead of doing all that, you can just click that gray message.
Where?
Chat when it says chat pause to
Oh,
scroll.
let me see. I've never done that.
It just takes you back to the.
Okay, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Mm-hmm.
What year was the first year I played in the U.S. Junior Championship?
U.S. Junior. Well, I don't even know when you're allowed to play in the U.S. Junior.
Well, when you're born, you're allowed to play, but you're probably not good enough.
Oh, okay. So there's no.
There's an age limit, but it's not a lower limit; it's a higher limit. Yeah.
Um.
And they actually weren't sure what the higher limit should be, so they asked Steve Winwood. Give me a
don't know,
higher
12.
limit. I said, what year?
Oh, what year? Let's see. You're born in 69.
69. Always
so
set
81.
exchange. Close. Let's see if the chat
I mean, I
knows.
wasn't close last time.
Yeah, you were. You
Off
said
by
80.
4 years.
That's close.
That's not close.
It's not?
No.
I thought it was.
We're getting some answers.
Dan, he stopped everything. Well, I won on time. I was going to do some funny stuff. Yes!
What? 000?
I like when it says that when I played stupid. I'm trying. All right, let's see if anybody in the chat got it. Man, chat's terrible today. Okay, the answer is 1984. All right, for $1 trillion, what city in California was the 84 U.S. Junior, my first U.S. Junior?
I don't know. Los Angeles?
Close.
That means it wasn't close.
It's about 75 miles away. Pretty good. Now, unless you heard me say this before, you have a 0% chance of getting it, unless it's on the internet. And 95% of you haven't heard of this town. And when I say 95%, it's more than that. Yeah, nobody watches my stream and knows.
I just can't remember.
The answer is Ojai. Ojai.
All right.
At the time,
Not gonna remember.
Malcolm McDowell was married to Mary Steenburgen at that time, and they lived in Ojai. Also, in a secret, which I wasn't allowed to tell anybody, but since it was 1984, now I can tell people, Lisa Marie Presley went to the school we played at, the private school that it was at. But they have to hide her because we kidnapped or something. So she had to hide. Ojai, San Francisco. Never heard of it. Ojai was my second guess. Yeah, that's right. Oh, hi, Mark. That's pretty funny, actually. Ojai, good city. Home of Jamie Summers. I don't know who that is. Ohio. All right. Smart chat as per usual, except for one thing. Go, Ben. All right, more trivia. How many U.S. Junior Championships did I participate?
Well, I don't know the age range of I'm gonna say 5.
Correct.
Oh, that was right. Yay.
Yeah, 5.
I got one.
What year did I tie for first?
Let's see. 89.
Correct. Yeah, I tied for first with Alex Scherzer. Yeah.
I just figured you were strong.
89.
So I had to be 89.
I was a very unusual U.S. Junior Championship participant for 2 reasons, and they'll never happen again. So I'm the only one in history. It's not important, but still. I was married, very unusual for the U.S. Junior Championship. Second, I was living in Europe, also unusual for the U.S. Junior Champion.
Yeah.
I showed everybody. I'm not sure who I showed. I got somebody fired at the USCF because of that tournament. Yay. She was the best employee ever, except for one thing. She was bad for the USCF. That's how bad.
So what happened?
It's a really long story, but I told the USCF, hey, I'm coming from Belgium, so when you guys know the dates and the site of the tournament, can you tell me so I can buy air tickets because it's going to be expensive? And they said, okay, the dates are June 6th to 16th. It really was 6th to 16th. I'm not even guessing this time. And then I sent a fax to the USCF, and I said, I'm going to buy tickets for those dates. Is that good? And they said, yep, perfect. So I bought my plane tickets. And then I got the official invitation a week later, July 6th to 16th. And then the one was like, oh, yeah, that's right. What? So the USCF gave me an extra $500 for the difference. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
That was good.
She was a funny employee because everybody had the same experience with her. They'd call, and she's the one in charge of whatever she's in charge of. So you talk to her. And if you asked her any question, she'd say, 1 second. She'd put the phone down, and you'd hear her running down the hall to ask somebody else, come back, and then give you the answer.
Yeah.
And then if you asked another question, she said, just a second. And everybody said, yeah, that's what happened to me. She kept putting the phone down and running down the hall. And I was like, yeah, good employee. Yeah. I remember her name, too, but I won't say it. But, yeah, that was funny. Bad for the USCF.
Yeah.
Let me run down the hall, and I'll get you the answer. I'm like, all right.
It sounds like they got rid of her, though.
Yeah.
I couldn't rate the tournament today.
No? Which one?
The Blitz.
But you rated the other thing.
I rated the quad.
Spencer was the only player to gain rating points in every game.
Oh, that is, you've already seen it.
No, but he drew a high rated player and beat 2 lowers.
Yeah.
So if he didn't gain rating points, it's tough. Yeah, let me look.
I like that McZirgle. Her name, Chess Bay.
I'm guessing that he gained 16 points because I got to guess something. So that's like something to guess. See, it's my game.
Well, he's on the stream. He would.
It's
know.
my game with Anand. He's not vain enough to look up and see how he did.
Oh yes, he is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean,
What chess player doesn't look immediately?
yeah, some they don't know how. He does though. You probably think you gained rating points. I want to sponsor 2 lectures because I'm worth millions. All right. Let's see.
Oh, you haven't really, Spencer. I'm surprised by that.
He's busy.
No, he says he hasn't looked it up since he started
I like
playing
how
again.
you called it Ethan Quad. That's funny.
I know. He's the one that organized it.
I know.
So
Well, he only gained 7 points because
Uh-huh.
his rating was pretty high to start with.
he says he hasn't looked it up since he started playing again at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe that's better sometimes than you don't.
Also, your
hung
quick
up on
rating went up, Spencer, because it's dual rated. Man, his quick rating is only in the 1900s. It's never been 2000. Spencer's never been 2000 in quick ever because he probably started when he was like 8. So
And haven't played.
the funniest thing about the quick rating system when it first started is Nate Solon was 1200 when he was a kid and he played in a quick tournament and he got a 1200 rating. They didn't play a quick tournament for many years and he was like 2350 USCF and his quick rating was 1200. So very suspicious.
I'm pretty sure that I beat Andrew Zhang in a quick game right before he got good,
Mm-hmm.
but I couldn't find it.
Uh-oh.
I went and looked. I'm like, did I just fantasize this? And I never beat him.
Man, I fantasize about other stuff than beating Andrew Zhang. Although Andrew Zhang.
So I got to go try to find it again. I swear I did. How can I be that
No
wrong?
swearing. Don't take it. You won't see it.
I beat him.
There you go. Let's see. I castled, but I don't know the castling rules.
Because I thought it was in quads, and back when we did this quads.
Mm-hmm.
Because Matthew beat me same tournament, I thought.
Mm-hmm. You have 10 seconds. I'm gonna.
I know
I'm
I
gonna
talked
lose
about
for
it,
sure.
but he couldn't remember, Spencer.
I'm gonna
No, he
lose for
couldn't quite remember. He
sure.
kind of did one of those, oh, yeah, but I didn't think he could remember. It didn't seem like he really did. So I don't know. Then I went and tried to look it up, and then I couldn't find it. So
3.9. This game, it's not going to say 0, 0, 0. It says 1, 0, 0. All right, that's good enough. Seems like I'm better here. You know
Yeah.
why? Because I have this passed pawn.
Mhm.
Now, he has passed pawns, but they're not dangerous. This one's dangerous. This one's blocked by this. This one's blocked by this. And this one is queen's in front of it. Ain't it? So that's why I'm better, because of this passed pawn.
Mhm.
Huh? All right. Etc. Hooray. Did you ever meet Wang Hao before he retired? Before.
Well, he only recently retired.
Let's see. Did I ever meet Wang Hao? Well, I definitely didn't meet him after he retired because haven't met anybody. Wang Hao. Yes. I didn't speak to. I might have spoken to him. I just forgot. But yeah, I saw him once at the World Team Championship in Ningbo, China, in 2011 in July or August.
I think that was the joke 5 style. Yeah, you should play Birthday Boy.
Jeffy subscribed.
You should play Birthday Boy. See if he's
Who's Birthday Boy?
RDPXI. Hey, is it the same name? You turned 50.
Yay, another train. Pittsburgh Prime extended their membership.
I don't. Hey, is it the same? It's just. Oh, it is the same. All right.
My dad was brought up in Pittsburgh. He went to Kennywood before anybody on the stream was born.
Hey, you're
Seriously.
not. You're not a sub though. That means we have to give you a sub so that we stick with the rules. Because it's a sub.
No, it's his birthday.
It's your birthday. Okay, we'll waive the rule for you.
No,
And
you
then-
have to- somebody has to gift him a sub. It's his birthday.
Hey, I'll give you one if nobody will. Let's see. Come on, somebody, give him one.
I love when Karen gives me birthday presents. So yeah.
Come on, just one. Oh, yay.
J. Rob.
Thank
gifted
you,
a
J.
sub.
Rob. Now we're sticking by the rules, too.
King E7, still theory. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, J.
I,
Rob.
this wins my piece back, but it ruins my pawn structure. But he's threatening this, which he doesn't know. So I don't know. I'm so disillusioned. Maybe after here, he doesn't lose a piece. Ah. All right. Yeah, now this is an excellent move because he can fork my queen and rook. Good thing he's 700. You know what this guy's favorite television show is?
Let's see. Have fun. No.
The 700 Club. I got it. Mr. Foopy got it. He's 700.
Oh, okay.
That's why he blunders a piece every move. Oh, snap. I mean, I like my pawns the way they are. I'm not going to... I mean, that's ridiculous. I got to keep my pawns going. I'm wearing the wrong shirt. I should be wearing the Pandemonium shirt. But, you know. I went to a zoo when I was in China, in Ningbo. It was hard to get to the zoo, and harder than getting to the zoo. This isn't a joke. Harder than getting to the zoo was getting back to the hotel, because once you left the zoo, there's like a dirt road. So we were just like walking down the road, me and Tony and maybe Var, and then like we saw a cab. And, like, okay. But anyway, now the joke part comes. Mm-hmm. But that was all true. The name of the zoo was Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have pandas in China.
Hey, Grandmaster Gary.
What? I don't see no Grandmaster Gallery.
I saw him.
No,
Scrolling off
you're
the screen.
imagining. Oh, go train. Oh, there's a train I forgot. Yeah.
How's it going?
We need help in the train. Help the
Should
train.
I give Grandmaster a shout?
Man, I like to just move my pawns forward.
They do look pretty.
I don't know. If I take, you might not take back.
Hey,
I
Pam.
want to lose this though.
How's it going?
It's Pam. Come on, people. We need help on the train. 2,900 viewers. Bam. Pandemonium. Don't play here. You're 700. Damn. You didn't listen. Let's see. This sacks 2 rooks. So I like that. I'm going to sack 2 rooks. I am. Because that way I keep all my pawns. Don't take my pawn. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Let's see. Did I get mated yet? Always play bishop f8, but that doesn't sack my rook. So I'm not doing that. See, I'm down a lot of pieces, Karen, but I have a lot. My pawns are great. Right? I mean, they're just fantastic.
Now I'm pulling for Nelson here. Come on, Nelson. Can do it.
What happens if we draw? Then what does he change his handle to? Oh, wait. That's already is sort of his handle. Yeah, half Nelson, I was going to say. But his name's half full Nelson. So he already made my joke for me. Half because we draw. Half Nelson's a wrestling move you don't know because it's ridiculous.
I've heard of it.
200 centidues, go train.
Hey, Curious Chimpanzee.
200 centidues, Curious Chimpanzee. Optimistic Nelson. Now, am I the favorite here, or am I a big favorite? Because my pawns are so good. Yay. What do you do? Oh, there. See, his pieces are trapped. Probably just winning for me. Bishop's really good. Ooh, sacrificed a piece. I like that. All we are saying is sacrifice a piece. Ha, he missed this fork. What a potser. Look at that. He missed that. Oh, horrible. Look at that. Terrible. Let's see. The problem is, he might take everything and it's a draw. Oh, he mated me. Right. I didn't see that. That I didn't see. Yay. I didn't draw. 2 mistakes, 4 blunders. No. Yeah, when he went here, I was like, it was a mouse slip. He meant to take my pawn. But yeah, that I didn't see.
I believed in you, Nelson.
No. Boo. Boo.
I did.
Boo.
Because that was just a lot of pieces
he played 99.9. Well, I did hang mate in 1.
You just kept giving pieces away.
Yeah, but I had look at my good pawns. Well, look at my good pawns.
They were pretty.
It's hard to win because if I lose my bishop, taking all these pawns in 10 seconds is, pretty likely.
Where's Nelson in the chat?
No, I avoided the draw. I'd rather lose 1,000 games than draw 1. All right. Whenever I lose the game, I always do the same thing. I give my queen away, and then I win like 100 in a row.
Okay.
Hooray.
I know it makes it more fun for you to give away stuff.
Yeah. I do that against good players, too. I like to hang on my pieces. It's too fun. Boo. Gotcha versus bitch. They're saying the guy's underrated. Everybody's underrated. Man, this guy might mate me, too, if I move my knight. All right.
I wonder if he knew. Hey, is he in the chat? Oh yeah. No, does Nelson know? Did he know? Oh, there you are. Hey, half full Nelson. Did you know that it was a mate?
Of course, he knew it was mate. Huh. He mated me. Hey.
People mate all the time. Trust me.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, and don't know it's mate
Nah,
until it
he
happens.
knew.
No, I'm telling. I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, that was a joke about the accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. Terrible. Now this game I'm playing really well. I have the two bishops, right? I have the fatals. Man, I'm gonna start watching the 700 Club now. Damn, crushing. 3,100 subs. We need 200 more subs to catch up. 3,000 viewers. See, if you watch other grandmasters, they rarely lose to 700s. And sometimes, but rarely. It's my 1,700.
I was waiting on Nelson to answer.
Tie dollar sign.
He was attacking
Tie
his
dollar
bishop.
sign.
Okay, but you did see the mate. Okay. That's funny.
Vaguely related to the Mile High Club. It is vaguely, yeah. Greetings from Finland. Go Finland.
That was your best win ever.
Look at this. I got 2 rooks and 2 bishops. All he has is a queen. Terrible. 2 knights. Come on. Any grandmaster worth his salt would take 2 bishops over 2 knights, even with queen odds.
Yeah.
I learned from that last guy. Rooks go sideways. I didn't know that. See, I learned something.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes, RDPXI. I'm not going to lie about it.
See? That guy taught me a valuable lesson.
I see some mates.
Played rook d5 like he saw I was going to take his knight. I mean, he didn't defend his knight like b6 or queen c7 or other. He's like played here instantly. He's like, yeah, I take my knight, then I go here. All right. Let's see. Well, that because if he takes this, I'll lose my 2 bishops. So I can't do that. Not in all good conscience. Conscience? Yeah. I almost said it right.
Wait, why would you lose the 2 bishops?
If I go here, he takes my rook, I take his queen, and he takes my bishop, and then I don't have the 2 bishops anymore.
Oh.
So I got the 2 bishops. And I double up on the bubble up. Perfect. Get rid of my isolated A pawn. Man, it's almost resignable. I have better control of the center. Yay, the hype train died. It died. You told me that the cat was fine. You lied. You lied. The magic conch. Most people don't pronounce conch correctly. It is funny to say conch, I must admit. If somebody hits you with a conch, right, then you got conked on the head. They eat conch. Frankly, they said it was delicious.
Oh, yeah, the people in the movie?
What movie?
Oh, I thought they were talking about...
No, when I was in Key West, there was a lot of conch talk.
I thought they were talking about Nomadland.
Maybe.
I think they did.
Poochie died, that's right. That was funny. Well, let's see. I still keep my 2 bishops, right? Okay.
We have not... Ben has not done a hot tub stream.
I haven't?
That I'm aware of.
That's right.
But we don't have a hot tub. So, kind of hard to do one if you don't have a hot tub.
We could watch the Eddie Murphy skit where he's doing his impression of James Brown. Hot tub. Ow. Man, I could still get mated here.
We deserve a hot tub.
Man, all my moves are bad. I should feel bad.
Today was a very long day.
Did you use your AK? If you didn't, then today was a good day.
Yeah, that was hard to get up so early. A steam room. Well, I mean, somebody wants to give us $1 million.
Yeah, I sacked my queen, I sacked my rook. What? 2 mistakes, 2 blunders. Man, I played great that game. What are they talking about? All right, now whose birthday is it? Somebody hook me up here.
RDPXI.
Is it the same name?
Yep, right there at the bottom. Scroll down.
Here?
Yep.
All right, it's his birthday, so
Mhm.
you know what that means.
Mm,
Is this a country? Wales? Oh, it's not.
where are you, RDPXI?
It's his birthday, you know.
Oh, here he comes.
He's chilling. Well, look at this. It's a fork. Here, here, and here. There's no way he can save all 3. No way. Oh, terrible. What is it? My birthday? All right, time for bishop e6, proving your rating. Always prove your rating. Darn, he proved nothing. 3,100 viewers. I'm getting sued by Botez for sacking my queen every game. No, but she doesn't sack her queen, so it's not the same thing. Blunders her queen. Thelonious says, may I suggest the Greensboro Gambit? You can suggest it.
How's it going, Thelonious?
Go Thelonious, but stay there.
That's funny. Hey, Thelonious, are you aware of some account, it starts with Hal something, and they claim to be from Dothan and somehow know about Chris's hot dogs? I keep meaning to ask you about this. And I feel like it has to be somebody in the family trolling me. And I'm wondering if it's Austin. That's what I'm wondering.
Thelonious is innocent.
Or Thelonious's alternate account.
And it's probably just Kathleen. And I almost have mate here, but I guess I don't.
So how about that hot tub stream? Yeah, if we had one, we could do one. No probs. Benjamin David Boyd. Ooh, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Oh, wait.
Your cousin.
That's my cousin. I was about to say Benjamin's middle name is James, but there's 2 Bens. There's 2 Ben Boyds.
Is there Big Floyd?
And I
Or Big
forgot
Big
about
Boyd?
my cousin Ben because I was thinking about brother Ben, and I'm like, did he forget that his name is James? But cousin. So that was my cousin. I knew it.
Well, he said probably.
I know it. I knew it.
See, he's 1257, so he doesn't know en passant. So I'm good.
Got on talking about Chris's hot dogs and claiming to be from Dothan.
He said probably.
I know it. That makes perfect sense.
It does?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just Frank and he's saying that. He's throwing you off the scent.
I'll send him a note on Facebook. I haven't seen him here in a while.
This Mr. Fry must be a genius of the highest order. Da, 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 da. I thought a funnier line was when Mr. Burns was explaining that, Homer was a genius, and then Homer was rolling on the floor going, woo, woo, woo. That was good, too. We could have been wrong about this guy. Oh, no, he's going to go here threatening mate. See, he did. Spite checks. He doesn't meet me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he must have thought it was his birthday. Oh, snap. Bum-bum. Say it's your birthday. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, let's see. He's gonna fork me.
There probably nobody else is going to win tonight. That was the one win. Ben,
If I give my queen away every game, nobody will win. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't like losing, so then I have to give my queen away every game and win. That way they forget that I lost. Mwah! I thought it was that guy's birthday. It was my fault. Man, I made a good 700 club joke. I can't believe it. Always play bishop f8. How can you play bishop f8 if it's stuck there? He unstucked it. In the South, where do people usually get their pieces stuck?
I'm not sure.
Stuckies.
I
Matthew Mark
don't
subscribed.
even know what Stuckey's is.
You don't know what Stuckies is. You're from the South.
I've heard of it.
And you're in your 50s.
I don't know what Stuckey's is.
Wait, where's your brother?
Thelonious.
Where's your brother?
Thelonious. Is Stuckey's a thing? We're can't get more southern than us.
What?
Where are you?
You're Southern and you're in your 50s. You know what Stuckies is?
Get in here. Where's
Thelonious is
C.L.
choking on it.
Smith,
He's choking on his own
Output,
rage.
and Thelonious? Back me up. Now, come on.
What?
Never been. or
Piggly
know
Wiggly.
about-
She knows what Piggly Wiggly
I know
is.
Piggly Wiggly now.
Yeah.
I know about some Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
I think Thelonious already left.
Stuckies is bad barbecue. Waffle House. They're just naming other Southern things.
I just ate at Waffle House today. We
Yeah.
did. Now you're talking. Waffle House. But don't know about Stuckey's.
Stuckies is never play F6. It's
Mm-hmm.
close. They made fun of Stuckies on Family Guy. It was something like, we were driving and we were at that place where you stop seeing something like Howard Johnson's and you start seeing Stuckies. That's what he said. I don't know what he said, but it was like that. Waffle House doesn't try much, and I like it that way. Yeah. Yeah, Karen ate not too much at Waffle House.
Oh, I wanted to eat a lot though. I ordered all this food.
I saw Stuckies like in less than a year ago, and I was like, "There's a Stuckies left?" I didn't know they were still around.
Yeah, that was like an impromptu Waffle House.
Yeah.
In fact, Archer and I were going to go, and then Ben passed us on the road.
I thought that was you.
We went to I had to be at the chess club. Let me tell my story.
Right.
So we were out really late at karaoke, and definitely of too much alcohol, etc. It was really fun though. But then I had to be at the club at 8 o'clock to let the cleaning lady in. So I had to get up. That was just horrible. So I took Archer with me up to the club and let her in. And then we left. I said, I got to have some Waffle House right here, right now. And then Ben, I guess you decided to bring us, wasn't this sweet, bring us stuff, treats, like
Yeah,
scones.
did you eat that?
I ate one of them up to the club, and we passed him on the road. So then I called him and told him we were going to Waffle House, so that he met us.
Yeah, I
at
saw them too. I was like, "Is that them? Could be." Did he eat his stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you threw out your scones. You still have them.
There's one left. No, there's two left. I just
Yeah, I
ate
was
one
like,
of
"Wait,
them.
the math doesn't add up."
Yeah, I just ate one.
Yeah.
I think they're in the car.
So somebody asked why Karen ordered a lot of food and didn't eat it all. Okay. Number one, that always happens. Number two, she didn't like the food as much as she thought she would. And number three, that always happens. Now, on date night, Karen ordered food for like 2 normal people. And Karen eats food for like a third of a person. So the food kept coming, and I was like,
I ordered a bunch
what's
of things.
happening? What's going on?
Well, no, it
Yeah.
was on purpose because I love leftovers, and then I don't have to cook.
Yeah.
So I just got a bunch of
Now-
food, so I wouldn't have to cook the next day.
Conversely, I ordered more food than any human could eat, and I ate it. Nobody can eat as much food as I did. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Remember what I ordered? I ordered 5 things.
Oh, that
And then
paella.
the waitress was like, now, you sure you want the large paella? And then I told her that George's mom was in the back complaining there's too much paella. Who's going to eat this paella? So I said, yeah, just give me the big paella. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of food. I'm not a vegetarian redderer, but I
I'm not a vegetarian either.
don't eat a lot of meat, but I do eat some. And I ate some meat that night. I got the ribs, the Spanish something ribs. The
Ribs. It's what's for dinner.
What's that thing? Chorizo?
All right, now, I told this thing that I saw on Twitter today,
Yeah.
but you weren't here yet. You'll like it. One of the jokes on the
chorizo.
yeah, one of the jokes on the internet is that when somebody's a vegan, they just keep saying they're a vegan. They tell everybody. Okay, so and you've seen that, I guess. Okay, so Daniel Negreanu is a vegan and always points that out. So Negreanu posted on Twitter today. I'm at the Aria playing poker. If we go to Vegas, I'll show you the Aria. It's a casino, and they only had cow's milk. They didn't have soy milk. They didn't have oat milk. They didn't have whatever. And he's like, what is this? This is 2021. What's going on? So half the comments were like, yeah, what's wrong with them? And then a third of the comments were just like racist and sexist for no reason. Okay. And then a third of the comments were like, yeah, when you're a vegan, you always tell everybody you're a vegan, making fun of them. Okay. But one of them put a cartoon up. The cartoon was a men's room urinal with like 100 urinals next to each other. And there's one guy using a urinal and the other 99 are empty. And the guy walks in, he walks past all the urinals and uses the one next to the other guy and says, I'm a vegan. So that was hilarious.
That was an
Yeah, I like that. That's funny. Yeah.
Have you tried cockroach meal? What?
Frankly, delicious. I don't understand why my bones are so brittle. I'm drinking plenty of milk.
What is that from?
Simpsons.
Oh.
Yeah. See, they wanted to save money at the school, so they used rat milk. And they were milking rats somewhere to use as milk. And it was the mafia doing it, so Principal Skinner was pretty mad. All right. Back to whatever it is I was doing.
How's it going?
All right, we still need 200, 300, 400 subs. Because, Karen's hungry. She'll put most of them in the fridge for later. Yeah. Man, my food, you promised me dog or higher. That's better. That's right, Grunchwort. Yeah, Principal Skinner went to the mafia guy and said, you said I get dog or better for milk. And he gave him cockroach. So, it wasn't good. Drinking plenty of milk.
Why am I not vegan?
That is a good question. Well, first of all, she's born in Alabama. And the family was religious. Like, give her a break. She's trying. She went to school in the North. So, she lived in the North.
As previously discussed in a related topic, I don't like to spend a lot of my time
Okay, first of
thinking
all,
about food. It's a hassle
see the guy's rating?
for me, yes.
Okay, and he just gave his queen away to a pawn. And now they're going to be in the chat. When I play 1,500. See, every game, when they do that, and every game you say, obviously they do it every game. Because they do it every game. You just don't take the pieces. It's not because it's a lot. That's what they do. The reason this guy's 1,700 rating points lower than Naka is he hangs his queen. Naka hangs his queen too, but it's much more rare. When I say much more, much more. And so forth. Always castle. Yeah. 1,500s. They don't blunder their queen like that. They blunder their queen another way. Ant's milk is the best. Wow. So this guy was bullying me when I was a kid. I was a small kid. And he was trying to make me drink ant milk. And I was like crying and telling him to stop. And finally I said, Uncle. When I play him on Lee chess, that's good.
Wait, what?
What?
What are you reading?
He said, I play 2000s on Lee chess, and that's how they blunder their queen. Aunt, uncle, Papa John's.
And so forth.
Yay, 200 centidues. Best one of the stream so far? Man, Karen didn't budge. She was like, that's the worst joke ever. Yeah.
Am I going to play over the board? Yes, I am.
You know what this is serious. You know what my aunt's favorite television show was?
What?
The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
I don't even think I get it.
It's a show.
Oh,
Man from U.N.C.L.E.
oh,
And
okay.
Uncle, she's my aunt.
That's the show you guys are talking about. I don't know all these TV shows.
Well, I never watched it. I just heard of it.
I'm actually already playing over the board, Redderer.
Sounds serious. Obi-Wan Ginobili subscribed for $500 trillion.
Yeah.
What NBA team did Ginobili play for? And for another $50 trillion, what's his first name?
Yeah, I don't know.
He subscribed to tier 3.
Wow.
Yeah, the Spurs, right? Correct. And Manu Ginobili.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, watch this. If I take this, okay, watch. Let me finish. Okay, then C4 is explosive. Pretty good, huh?
You think the Man from U.N.C.L.E. story was true?
Yeah, try to sack the exchange. You wouldn't let me.
I mean, I was only half listening. I don't know the show, and so I can't really follow it.
I don't know the show.
I was like reading the chat. So if I missed a great joke, you know.
Do you know why I was reading the chat today when I was having lunch with the kids? Do you know why?
No.
I was at an Indian restaurant.
Reading the chat. What does that mean?
Yeah, they get it. Let's see. He's laughing, so Twitchy
Is
gets
that
it.
like the word for poo or something?
No, you can order chat.
What is it?
It's like an appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
CHAAT. Chat.
Oh, I've never even heard of it.
Never heard chat?
No.
Damn.
I've never noticed it on the menu.
Why, you can castle. Damn.
Uh-uh.
No. See, look.
I heard the snake sound.
Chat.
What is it? We'll have to get it then.
Yeah, it's all right. It's chickpeas and tomatoes. You know, it's just like some appetizer kind of thing.
Oh, that sounds good. Mm.
See, did I still meet him yet? Doesn't look like I did.
Karen, do you drink Sundrop? No, I guess not. I don't know what that is.
Look at that checkmate. Yeah, now God knows what it's like when I have 5 queens.
Hey, Abe, how's it going?
I would like to point out, because you forgot, not you, them, I sacrificed my queen this game. Yeah, you saw it. You were all there. Blah, 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 blah. All right, here's the article. Some person was teaching at a yoga retreat when a man who was attending saved her from drowning. What? That sentence doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. North Alabama. Only one useless queen. Let's see. This queen's doing something. This queen's doing something. This queen's doing something. And this queen's doing something. Yeah, and this queen doesn't need to be there. That's funny. These 4 queens are why it's checkmate. Take one of them away, it's not checkmate. They're doing a good job. Even the king's doing something. Pretty good. Yeah, if this queen was off, it'd still be checkmate. But if you took another queen off, you would have won on time. Except for one thing. All right, good game. Better than perfect. Spencer was correct, as per usual. It's funny because when they play 1500s, they don't sacrifice their queen and then end up with 5 queens. I mean, you could, you just don't do it. It's ridiculous. He did sack his queen first. Ow. Still theory. How deep was the yogurt? How deep was the yogurt? I really need... Oh, this bishop's defending that. All right. Not sure why this loses. It's not because of what I did. I know it loses, but I don't know why. Oh well. I only play it for fun. I don't play it seriously. All right. Prove your rating. You didn't prove your rating. Boo. Now he's going to castle later, confusing the audience. Play the Wisconsin Gambit against the cheesy guy? Wow. Now in Wisconsin, Karen, what's the most popular brand of laptop?
I don't know. Come on.
I'm waiting for the right answer. Yeah, the Dells. Dell. King takes. Not as good. Cheese? What? Happy early Mother's Day, Karen.
Thank you. Thank you, Bishop Takes. I'm still getting over my cold.
She's a bad mother. Karen, badass mother.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to go to dinner tomorrow.
Spencer, me, Karen, the kids. Think of Karen. Think of the kids.
It's going to be good.
Still theory. Lakewood High School in New Jersey, if you remember us. Wait, what are you saying? LHS chess. In New Jersey, I was at a school in... Let's see, what was the name of that town? I forgot the name of the town I was in. The town wasn't Lakewood, that's for sure. What was the name of the town? It was a small town. Probably had like 50,000 people, if you can call them that. Damn, I can't remember. Aviv will remember. He lived like 50 minutes away in Teaneck. Name every city that's within 15 minutes of Teaneck that has 20,000 to 100,000 people. Then I'll get it. Let's see. Take this. That sacrifices the exchange, but I'm already down a piece. So I don't know. She wins that season check, and I'll win on time.
I'll be right back.
Never coming back.
I'm gonna keep wanting to cough.
It's my turn. What was the name of that town? Let's see. Bishop H6 looks good. All right. May I add subs on mobile? You can. Yeah, Rick and... Oh, it's my move? Yeah, Rick and Morty is starting June 20th. 22 seconds. That's not good. It ain't easy being cheesy. Hopefully he forgot he can't castle. So when he tries to castle, it doesn't work, he'll be confused. Well, he can't castle now because of that. So I have to move my queen away so he thinks he can castle. Then I can win on time. Yes. Think like a grandmaster. I'm down a pawn, just like you're supposed to be in this gambit. So that's good. Yeah, I thought you wouldn't see bishops can go backwards. I think it starts with a B. I don't know why I think that, because it probably doesn't. But somehow a B's coming up. Patterson. Boo. Man, I missed mate in one. I'm the best. I missed it twice, too, because I could have played it when he played Rook takes here. So basically, I'm the world's worst person. Man, keep missing mate in one. Terrible. Frankly, not delicious. 8 seconds. No, I'm so worried. I might lose. Oh, no. I can't lose. No. 6 seconds. All right, I'm going to answer your why didn't you mate him question since it wasn't mate. Okay, now a lot of you thought I could have played queen c7 mate instead of taking his rook. You're probably typing it in the chat now, but his rook defended c7. You see what I'm saying now? All right. Queen g8 was mate like 20 moves in a row. Yeah. Okay. So queen g8's mate now. Queen g8's mate now. And then he stopped it as soon as I saw it. Yeah. Then I sacked a rook for nothing because that's fun. And then in this position, you all thought that queen c7 was mate, but his rook can take it. So that's why I didn't hang my queen. Hooray! Would have been made if you played the Danish. That's true. Yeah. I only missed it 2 moves in a row. As soon as I saw it. Never play f3. 4 blunders. You all right over there?
Yeah. I just,
Hooray.
the Sudafed isn't doing its job.
Suda. Mm-hmm. If Sudafed doesn't work,
Yeah.
okay, what they do is they usually get Dr. Dre, and then he takes care of it. Yeah. Etc. Now, I didn't think that Dr. Dre was a gynecologist. I didn't think so, but that's what he told all these women. So, okay, I guess. Yeah, I get white every game. Great. Yay, Cubologist subscribed. He put 2. Good, good. That's right, his doctorate's in optometry. This guy's from Canada, so he plays slow, eh? Okay, more chess trivia for Karen. Right, sweetie?
Yeah.
The World Chess Festival, which had a billion grandmasters and tons of prize money and candidates matches, and everybody was there, Karpov, Kasparov, and they were the weak players. Okay, it was in February 1988. Where was it? And it was in Canada. It'd be the city and the province. A city or the province. Either way.
Anything. I don't know. Toronto.
Good answer. That's where it should have been. Now, you've heard of the province, but I don't think you've heard of the city. Well, let's see. That's correct, Ace Deuce. St. John, New Brunswick. Now, if you're American, and for some Canadians, they're confused because they confuse St. John with St. John's, which is a different city, probably a more populous city. Now, when you drive in New Brunswick, especially the St. John area, there's 1 billion signs and businesses that refer to Irving. He was a billionaire from the region, and he died about, 3 or 4 years ago? I don't know. But he was alive then. Go Irving. St. John, New Brunswick, Canada is correct. St. John's Hopkins. Yeah. I have the English tag. What do you mean English tag? It's America. I'm from the colonies. What's the guy talking about?
I just want to cough.
Mm-hmm. Okay, for $7 trillion, the city you've heard of in Iceland is Reykjavik, right? But the international airport where you land and take off, what's that called? Where's that?
I don't know, and you've actually told us this before.
I have?
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to remember because I can barely remember.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see if the gawking rabble know. Let's see who has Google. There you go. Yep, Keflavik. That is correct. So whenever I would go to a different European country, I would ask the locals to tell me a tongue twister, and I would try to remember it. You know, like Fischer's Fritz, Fish, Fischer, Fischer, right? Or, you know, de Kutsier puts de Postguts, de Kat get the Kronen van de Trap, you know, stuff like that. Anyway, I asked the woman who ran the guest house if she could tell me a tongue twister in Icelandic, and she said, I don't know, my name? She said her name was a tongue twister. So, like, if you're Icelandic, you put daughter at the end of your name if you're a woman, and son if you're a man. So, like, Olafson, and, you know, and then, so, like, it's just like a name, an Icelandic name, then it's Dottir at the end of all the women's names.
Thank you, Juggernaut.
My name's a tongue twister. And I said, God damn. And she said, I know it.
Yeah.
So I don't know any Icelandic tongue twisters, unfortunately. Also, I know no Icelandic. All I know is Pizza Husid, and it's gone. It closed down. That's all I know. I got nothing. Okay, trivia for Karen, not related to me. Who's the oldest living former world champion?
I don't know who's alive and dead.
Well, a lot of them are dead.
Um,
And rather pungent.
yeah, I don't know.
You can guess.
Well, I don't know.
Well, don't guess. Let's see if the chat knows. The chat sees nothing. They know nothing.
Obviously, Hikaru.
All right, let's see what the chat knows. Boris Spassky's correct. Morphy was never world champion. Averbach definitely wasn't world champion. Ali Reza never world champion. And I said the oldest.
Well, how old is Spassky?
84? I'm just guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Siri, how old is Boris Spassky?
Boris Spassky is 84 years old.
Is that what I said, or I said 83? Well, that's close, whatever I said.
Does he still do?
No.
He doesn't do anything chess related.
No. He goes to tournaments and sits there like a lump, but he doesn't play. I can't get to sleep.
When's the last time he played? Do you think?
No, a long time ago. I think about the subscription. Dun, 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 dun. Spassky has been held hostage for many years. And that was just a claim that he had, and he's a crazy old man. Well, he probably was. Yeah. You said 84? Hooray!
He was held hostage.
Well, you can read on the internet what he said years ago. He's married to a French woman forever and lived in France forever. And he claimed that he was held against his will in a hospital and they were drugging him up and there's nothing wrong with him. And he said it was his wife who made sure that it happened and that they were like stealing all of his money and he couldn't get out of the hospital. And they say he escaped and then he got to Russia. So I don't know if any of that happened, but that's what he thinks happened. It could be all of it happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're going to say like he's sick and that didn't happen and he's going to, so I don't know. You can never know. There'd have to be an investigation by the Popo and they probably don't care because if you try to get the police involved, you have to wait till they're done drinking wine and they're never done drinking wine. So there's nothing they can do. Yeah. And one time when they got the police involved, when this American woman was kidnapped, I mean, he was actually the guy on the take. And it was terrible. What's funny is, not only was he on the take, the cop, the movie was taken. So that's amazing. What a coincidence. I didn't give my queen away that game because I forgot. Terrible. I
Yeah,
can't
chess
get to
lover. Overkill.
sleep. People who are paranoid, they have people after them too. You know, doesn't mean that they're wrong. They're usually wrong. Man, this guy has my favorite rating, 959. 2 nines. What's that?
Oh, it's like
was taken?
twitchy.
Oh, that he tried to go to Blockbuster? That's somebody else.
No, twitchy said, "Wonder if that will happen to Ben."
Yeah. Well, here's what happened about Blockbuster and why they closed down. I went to Blockbuster, I don't know, like 25 years ago, maybe. Yeah, I always say 25 years, but I don't know. It could be 10, it could be 30. Okay. And I wanted to rent, I mean, it wasn't me, but I had to rent Waiting to Exhale, but they didn't have it in stock. And so they put me on the waiting list, but they told me don't hold your breath. Actually, the joke as was told was they put me on the Waiting to Exhale waiting list, but told me not to hold my breath. So I sort of messed the joke up, but yeah, I put my own spin on it. Simpsons. My favorite movie ever, I think it was Family Guy, I think. And they went to the movie theater, and it was How Stella Got Her Groove Back 2, which probably even exists. And they're watching the movie, and you can hear the dialogue, or you can see it. And one of the women says to the other one, "It's time to get your groove back again." That's the movie. Also, in True Romance, they meet this film producer, and this guy, and Christian Slater says, "Man, I just loved your movie Coming Back in a Body Bag." And then the producer said, "Yeah, I love making movies about that bullshit war too." Anyway, so then he says, "We're making a sequel." And then he asked like his lackey, he's like, what's the title so far? And the guy said, Body Bags 2. And he's like, oh, I'm choking on my own rage. Body Bags 2. Yeah, man, I'm down a minute. I'm down a queen. What else? What else? Traps by Night. All right. Yeah, especially when it's, made up. Yeah. How can we get married? I don't even know you. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite book? The answer to all three is fried green tomatoes. Bam. That was Manjula.
Mm-hmm.
They had octuplets.
Nice shirt, says Mr. Apache.
Is it you? You have a nice shirt.
No, I think I mean you.
Oh, well then you're sure out of luck.
Shirts.
I can't get to sleep. I think about being down a queen. King F1. Didn't see that. Well, let's go here and then look at the chat. What happened? EF. Let's see. Random legal move. Open my bishop up for me. I need some help. Keep taking this with pawns. Can I get that bishop active? Ooh, what's this? That's a tree. Now that's a woman. That's a house. That's a bee. I guess I can try to open it myself, but then he'll mate me on the back row. Always sack the exchange. See, if I lose, that's why I lost. I didn't sack the exchange. Yeah, well, sack the exchange, I guess. I don't know why. Man, this isn't looking good. All right. Well, I don't like that either. All right. Yeah, 30 seconds to a minute. I'm down a queen. I'm losing more material. I have no chances, etc. It's only 95% I'll win. Terrible. Usually I can beat a 900. Not always, but usually. I can't get to sleep. think about getting to sleep. His analysis was too deep. I should be talking about how I'm going to win and then get mated. That's my specialty. I mean, it's nice, not very good. So I should win. Terrible.
All because of that night.
Yeah. And his pawn structure is bad. He has the accordion pawn structure. Terrible.
Twitchy says, are channel points considered cryptocurrency?
Yes, they are. Yeah, we got to get back to Danny about that. Can you do that? Because, I'm the talent.
Yeah, I didn't see an email come in about it.
I forwarded it to you,
Actually,
right?
I didn't check my email.
I think I forwarded the email to
Okay,
you
I'll
that he
check
sent.
it. Yeah.
Bam! It's the game Gotcha versus Bitch.
Yeah, I'll do it.
See, his knight's no good, I told you. Now I'm going to take it. You won't see it's attacked. See? Look at that. Told you I'd take it. I can't get to sleep. Yay, I won on the board and on time. Confusing the audience. Well, only one mistake, one blunder, and no missed wins. Pretty good. Pretty good. Man, 9:59, right? Right? And
Yeah.
now 8:59. Hooray!
Yeah, it's Papa Jim.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Where does he like his pizza?
Maybe Papa John's.
Maybe. Tonight's the night. Gonna be alright. Dun, 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 dun.
Abe Froman says, these channel points are my golden parachute.
Mhm.
Going to retire off mine.
Let's see, this wins a rook, right? Does that check and take the rook? Yeah,
seems
but this traps the rook, so I should still win it. Oh, that's right. Forgot about Dre. Guess he's the real Slim Shady. Dun 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 dun. Yay, Coco Chanel said nice. Trying not to learn 123 subscribed. Happy subiversary. Hooray.
Hey, trying not to learn, how's it going?
Man, he and kettled his rook.
Hey, I saw your text and I haven't asked Ben yet. So you can ask it here. Let me see. What remind myself? I get so many.
Let's see. That's a rook, but that's a bishop. So, 400 cents of dues. Thanks, Xenoid. Can we play now, moderator? That's right. Nobody clicked the link before you. You're first. Dun, dun,
Yeah, you
dun,
had
dun.
said in one of your lectures, Cadillac, am I saying it right? Cadillac lived in Virginia.
That's correct.
And he was curious if you knew if that was still true.
It's not true, but you know why?
Uh-oh.
He's not alive.
Oh.
Yeah, he died last year.
Oh.
Or maybe this year. He died in the last 8 months. It might have been this year.
Oh no. Okay, well that's your answer.
He I mean, you just go to the internet and type in Cavalic, and
I know you just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not you. I'm saying, you ask a question about a guy who died.
No.
Yeah, I had a funny story about when Mednis died.
Yeah.
Edmar Mednis was a grandmaster half you haven't heard of, American, and not originally, but American, and a student of mine, when he went out west, he would get lessons from people out west. Like, he would go to Reno and get lessons from Larry Evans when he was alive, also not alive. Anyway, so he went to the National Open, and he wanted lessons from Edmar Mednis, who was at the National Open. So he set up lessons with him. And this is a guy, you saw the guy in Michigan when he played the Michigan Open.
Oh, yeah.
Big guy.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a guy, whenever there's a tournament out of Michigan, when I was living in Michigan, he would always call my room and be like, are you here and where are you and all that. And ask people at the tournament, you seen Ben? I get to the tournament, I get to my room, and nothing. And I'm like, what? How could it be nothing? This guy's like always, wondering where I am. So I called the front desk and I said, like, give me the guy's room. And he said, hello. And I said, hey, Stan, it's Ben. He's like, hey, Ben. And then I said, what you doing? He said, oh, I've been in my room all day in Vegas. And I said, why are you in your room all day? And I said, well, because I have a chess lesson, but I don't know the time of the chess lesson. I'm waiting for Edmar Mednes to call me. And I said something funny like, you're going to be waiting a long time because he's not alive. So he thought Edmar Mednes was going to call him, and after he died, 3 months before that. But he didn't know he died. So he said, oh, that truth hurts. Dun, 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 dun. G5. Look at that pawn structure.
What is the main difference between a 2600 and 2800
I wasn't sure myself, so I asked Holden. And he gave the right answer. Yeah, 200. 200 points is your answer. I can't get to sleep because I'm getting crushed. His analysis is too deep. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I worry about getting checkmated. But it'll be alright. He'll just earn his rating. Bum 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 bum. Day after day, he earns his rating. Yeah, harsh.
Look a little scary.
Yeah. Alright, he's got that too. A2 Brute. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I am scared, it's true. Thanks for the $23.23. Wolf Cola, that's the best cola. Yes, I win. I'm too good. I showed that 800. I'm not sure exactly what I showed him.
Yeah.
Look at this. It says I made 0 mistakes, 1 blunder, 1 missed win. If I made 0 mistakes, 1 blunder, and I lost all my pieces to an 800. Mm-hmm. Usually if I make 0 mistakes and 1 blunder against an 800, I'm up like 5 queens. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, what? Terrible. Yeah, that guy showed me. Dun, 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 dun. It's Spencer. Go Spencer. 200 centidues. I'm the best at flagging because, I flag when the guy's like mate in 1, mate in 2. Yeah. Okay, in this position, Karen, okay, how many moves can he play in this position? Just this position. I don't want later. In this position, how many moves can he play? And it's mate in 2.
Mate in 2?
So this move,
okay.
And then there's mate next move. How many moves
Right.
does he have where it's mate in 2?
Oh, let me see.
So, like, for example, is this mate in 2? No, because his king's in check.
I know what mate in 2 means.
Yeah.
Good God.
But I don't mean that he makes a move and then he has mate in 2. I mean, this is move 1.
All right.
And then the next move's mate.
Right.
All right. So how many moves does he have where he has mate in 2?
Okay, I see 1. Let me just
Okay.
look around for another. Let's see. Okay, so there's 1. Okay, let me see if I can do it. All right, then 1. Just got it down there. 2. Okay, so I see 2 so far.
2's correct.
Oh.
Now, the 2 you see are this and this, right?
Well,
No?
maybe I didn't see it. What are the queen takes G6?
Right. And
Yeah.
rook takes G6.
Well, that wasn't my other one.
What was your other one?
That means my other one's wrong.
What was your other one?
It was rook C7.
No, because you're in check.
Oh yeah.
Okay? And if you were not in check, it's still wrong
Oh.
because the king moves or the bishop moves and there's no mate. No matter what I do, there's no mate. Nothing. Even if you weren't in check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I can block with the
Well,
bishop
that's
and my
it,
king.
well,
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right.
Okay.
That's right.
Now, these are the two answers. Now, here's the next
Yeah,
question.
I got booed.
Here's the next question. Okay. After you make the first move, okay, then there's mate and one after that. Which move can you make where after black moves, you have more mates in one? So after this, and he plays king h8, how many mates in one do you have? And after this, and he makes a move, and how many mates in one do you have? So which one's better if you want the most choice of mate in one?
I don't know.
You can guess.
Okay, well, let me just try to look then.
Okay.
I can just give you a number.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
Yay! Cheese
There.
Dog Denver subscribed. Please come to Denver.
Okay.
She said no. Because she already went to Boston and you left. She was tricking you. Mwah!
2. Okay.
Did I ever play Korchnoi? I only played Korchnoi once, and we were playing bridge. And we had a match set up in 2011. He agreed to play. I was going to play him a match in St. Louis. And then about a month before the match, he said, I can't travel to the U.S. because I'm sick or I'm in the hospital. I don't know. Leg hurts. So the replacement was Ray Robson, who was like 65 years younger than Korchnoi. Damn. Man, I could have played a match with Korchnoi, but he agreed. And then he's like, I'm too sick, like later. And that was during the match between Naka and Ponomariov. I was just like the undercard. So I played Ray Robson instead, and then I did badly. All right, so which one is it? Because, you know,
I don't know. It seems like queen take.
Queen takes is incorrect.
Oh.
After queen takes king here, you have one mate and one, rook here.
Okay.
But after here,
I thought I had 2.
well, what's your second one? Maybe you're right. I've been wrong. I don't have an engine.
Let me look.
So takes here, and then this is mate, but I don't see another mate. That's the only one I see.
Okay, I don't know where.
All right. Now after this, black has, you know, many moves at his disposal,
Right.
right? But no matter what move he makes, this is mate, and this is mate, and this is mate. It doesn't matter what he does. And some moves he makes, maybe there's another mate, although I don't see one. And 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no matter what he does, there's the same 3 mates. Here, here, and here. Yeah, so remember, never check your opponent.
Okay. Darn.
Yeah, the important thing was I played brilliantly. What? See this position?
I'm not a music. Well, chess is hard for me to visualize.
See this position? I played check,
And it's frustrating.
and then I played check, and then his time ran out. See, I'm a genius of the highest caliber. You know, like, you know, Homer or Fry. Yeah, I'm not sure which one. This isn't the this isn't the year. This is the year 3000. All right, for $10 trillion.
Good night, Papa Jim.
For $10 trillion, when they're tricking Fry to steal all of his money, he has billions, and these criminals trick him. Okay, which actress do they get to order pizza that's tricking him?
I don't know.
It's for so many trillions.
I'm not gonna guess.
Yeah, let's see if the chat knows.
I mean, you can ask me some things that I might. They're common knowledge, but I just
All right.
don't know. that.
Angela Lansbury, boo, boo. Pamela Anderson. She was in the Baywatch movie, was the only movie that was shot totally in slow motion. Yeah, that's a joke from the show. They would do the slow motion when
Oh, I
women
thought
were
you were
running,
serious. I was
so
like,
their
really?
breasts are
Oh,
bouncing.
I see.
Yeah.
I remember that vaguely when it came.
Yeah.
out. Yeah, she does have big breasts.
Yeah, if you do it in slow motion, they're bouncing more. So, yeah. Now, according to the female tennis star, only what should bounce?
Female.
Hmm?
I don't know, the ball.
Only the ball should bounce.
Yeah.
I guess it was for some clothing where only the balls bounce. Because when you're playing, you don't want other stuff bouncing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like
only,
a little
only.
funny little.
Yeah, I forgot who the woman was. Some famous tennis
Karen,
player.
if I ping spoof, that makes me vegan. What?
Yay! It's Chess with Ov. I learned of that show from this other show called Friends. What show? I did play Bagirov and I beat him, but very suspicious. And then I played Wait, no, hold on. I apologize. I only played. Wait. Yeah, I'm confusing Bagirov, Suetin, and Balashov. I played Bagirov once in 1989 in July at the OHRA tournament, OHRA, in Amsterdam, and we drew. Yeah, he was much better than I was better than it was a draw. Yeah, he was a lot older than me. Is it possible he's alive? I don't think so. He was old 30 years ago.
Hey, Chess with Sophie.
Yeah, it was Kornikova,
How's it
only the Sharapova, Kornikova. Twitchy's pretty confident it was Anna Kournikova. So there's a movie that I forgot the name of, You, Me, and Irene, okay? And in the movie, for no reason, Anna Kournikova's in the movie, for no reason. And then they go to a hotel, and she's in the hotel room with a guy, and the guy's like 65 years old, hillbilly with a huge white beard. I didn't understand the point of any of that, but I remembered it. So then you'll be like, no, that's not what happened. I'll be like, all right, I forgot it. All right, it's Thaddeus. Okay,
Thaddeus.
on what TV show was the character's name who was in charge Thaddeus?
Probably not a show I saw. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if you saw. Actually, I don't know if you saw. You might have. Yeah. Let's see if they get it. Get Smart is correct.
Get
See, his name's
Smart.
Thaddeus. It's on now. What? It's on now.
I've never seen it.
Oh, you never seen? Yeah. So here's what happened. Get Smart is like the Inspector Clouseau movies. Like he's an idiot, but he gets the job done somehow. And he works for a company called Control, because they're like in control. They're the government agency that makes sure that crime doesn't happen. And their mortal enemies are called Chaos, which is funny, right? Okay. Now, there's a trial. Now, Maxwell Smart's an idiot, okay? But it doesn't matter. He still always foils Chaos. Chaos is like, we get a lot more crime done if we could get rid of this guy. So, for reasons that don't make any sense, but it helps the story, there's a trial they make him look totally insane. And then there's a trial saying he's too insane to be in control in the group. Then he has to kick him out. Then Chaos can get all their crimes done. But Chaos set him up to make him look insane so that okay. That's the plot. Okay. Now, there's a guy who's called Chief, played by Edward Platt, your favorite actor.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's always called Chief. That's all he's called. He's the chief. He's like, hey, Chief. He's in charge of Maxwell Smart. Okay. So Maxwell Smart's questioning the defendant, or not the defendant, the chief. And he says, Chief, can you tell us your name? And he says, I'm sorry, that's classified. I can't tell you my name. And he says, oh, how about your first name? He says, no, that's classified. And then the judge says, come on, you can tell us your first name. Like, how's that classified? It's your first name. He says, okay, Thaddeus. And then there's a lot of laughter in the courtroom. And then Maxwell Smart says one of his patented lines he says every episode. Sorry about that, Chief. He always says, sorry about that, Chief.
Yeah.
He asked him, he says this, everybody laughs, says, sorry about that, Chief. Now watch, I'm going to explain something to you.
I don't even understand why it's funny.
Well, it's just making fun of the name Thaddeus. It's not
Oh.
funny. Yeah. Okay, now watch this. Okay, I can't say it. Let me tell you in whisper. Okay, ready?
Okay.
All right.
Let's see about it.
Okay, what did I tell you, Karen? What did I tell you?
So he's going to play Bishop C3, hanging as Bishop. I didn't think that he would.
Oh, Twitchy heard me say that to you. Yeah. Yeah, nobody can see bishops moving backwards.
I was wondering if they could
it's
hear it.
It's impossible.
Pretty good microphone.
Yeah, it's also possible he heard it and did it as a joke. That's possible. It's Thaddeus.
possible.
Thaddeus.
I don't think Thaddeus would do that.
Well, that'd be funny if he
I
did.
think he did.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I think he did it as a joke. We'll find out.
Oh, you think he did it as a joke and he's too good to play Bishop C3?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's see.
Yeah, we'll start with this. Then
Or
we're
maybe
going to do
not.
this. Then I have to think about it. King e7, what do I do?
Yeah, I haven't
Bishop
got to play
F7.
Thaddeus in a while.
Because a bishop e4, he takes with a knight. I can't see pieces going backwards. Okay, so this is my intention. So we'll try that. Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't hear it?
16 seconds. That's not good. 14 seconds. That's even worse. I can't
No,
get to sleep.
no chess with Ovi. I haven't. I've been working so hard,
You're hardly working? You should work more.
and so we have not mentioned. But yeah, I'm gonna stream with Ovi next Wednesday. I think it is.
I have 10 seconds, so you might win.
So it'll be fun. I haven't streamed in so long since
Yeah, defend that pawn. That's
working
important.
like a dog.
Dogs work?
I don't think I've ever worked so hard except for when we first opened the club.
You can't get to sleep. You think about
Yeah,
how
next
hard
Wednesday.
you're working.
It's gonna be fun.
Dun,
So,
dun, dun, dun,
Ovi's gonna come by the club,
dun, dun, dun,
and
dun,
then Ben will
dun,
teach a class.
dun, 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 dun.
at
3 seconds.
7.
No, I'm gonna lose. I have 3 seconds. No.
And I'm so tired
Boo.
today. It's so bad.
Boo. Whoa.
It's ready to get caught up on myself.
How much time did I have?
Wow.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose except for one thing. Please explain how I played.
Yeah, they can see it.
0 mistakes, 0 blunders, 0 missed wins. I was never in trouble. What about the clock? Terrible, frankly.
Yeah, well, we were planning on it being an in-person class, chess with Ovi. I'm pretty sure we have to figure out how to the new setup though.
How do I do it? Volume.
Yeah, because you'll have to be out of the tournament room.
How does he say free Palestine and misspells Palestine? Now, come on, man.
Typo.
Find a country you can spell correctly, then free it.
Yeah, we probably will be an in-person class and also virtual.
Free bird? There you go. Yeah.
But we have to figure out how to set it up.
Okay. Free Tibet? Hello, China? I got something you want. How much? Tea. All the tea. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's free. Free Palpatine. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun,
what?
dun. Free France. No one ever says France. Yeah. Yay! Thanks for whatever just happened. 300 centidues. Vertigo smash. Dun, dun. Free Burkina Faso. Now you're talking. Yeah. Free Djibouti. Man, I like when I go to bed at night with Karen, and then free Djibouti. Yeah, that I like. Yeah, I mean, if you see Karen naked often enough, then, like, I mean, I do, but like if like Danny Wrench did, then he would put her right in the competition. What competition? I'll give you a hint. Trying to learn knows.
I'm scared to ask.
Trying to learn knows. Trying to learn, that's like his favorite joke. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. PogChamps, frankly. He didn't spell PogChamps correctly because he spelled it correctly. And so forth. Let's see. What's happening? Is she mashing it? Wait, I know that reference. Hold on. Yeah, that's that was hard for me to figure out. In Family Guy, okay?
Yeah.
A contract is signed where Meg has to date the kid she doesn't like. He's the Jewish guy's son. He's always hitting on her and she's always leaving me alone. Anyway, so they sign a contract where she dates him. She was, I don't know. And then they wanted to get out of the contract, so Lois decides to seduce him and tricks him into going to a hotel room because she's pretending it's some kind of, like some kind of video game convention. So then she gets on top of him, and then like people come in and, like, what are you doing, Mom? And he's like, now that you cheated on me, now you don't, the contract doesn't matter. And Lois is on top of him, but they have clothes on. And then he says, careful, you're mashing it. That's what that reference is from. Yeah.
That's pretty good that you got.
Yeah, I knew the line. I just couldn't remember. Okay, can somebody donate 94 subs? Thank you. Yeah, it's from Sonny. Wait, but what about the scene that I said? And Sonny, he said you're mashing it. Let me think about that. That sounds like something Frank would be involved in. Oh, that's right. Okay, in the Sonny episode, which you were probably referring to because the other one's too obscure. Remember in Sonny when they have to quash the beef and they're all at the table? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then there's a woman and she's taking care of the landlord like under the table. And then Frank's like, yeah, give me some of that when you're done. I don't mind sloppy seconds. That was, yeah. Yeah. She's mashing it. Yeah, that's right. Gail the snail. Yeah, she's great. Yeah. Careful, you're bending it.
You'll have to watch that again.
Oh, maybe he did say careful, you're bending it. Damn. Free mashing. Yeah, Gail the Snail's great. We'll just watch the episode later. That's a great episode. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of beefs in that episode, and then at the end, they're set on fire and they leave. It's harsh. Okay, maybe that's another episode. All right, back to whatever it is I was doing.
Hey, it's getting late. I'm not going to stay too much longer.
You have to keep control? Mm-hmm. Not for very much longer. I have got to keep control. You went to bed like 3 times today. Man.
I haven't slept so much.
Just remember, when I attack you in bed, don't mash it. Dun, 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 dun. After mash, but before after mash. Huh. Dun, 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 dun. Pretty good for 1,000. Man, he plays all the moves perfectly. Damn. Yeah. Harsh. This is how I play with white against this opening. It's the only thing he knows. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, try not to learn challenge me. He's trying not to challenge me. Bum, 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 bum. You just subscribed. Hooray. I don't remember doing the time warp. Drinking those moments when.
Yeah, I don't know how to say chess in Spanish.
Let's do the time. It's like I had the day or something like that. I know how to spell it, but I can't pronounce it. Frankly, terrible pronunciation. My favorite weed strain, that's beyond my, I don't know if I could name a weed strain. Is Pineapple Express a weed strain?
I don't know. I know Gorilla Glue is.
I thought that was a glue. Yeah, it's that, but I don't know. The stickiest of the ickies. They're both. It is. Both are real. Both potent. All right. We win.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
I had this. Drugs are bad. I just quit caffeine recently. Mm-hmm. Good.
Yeah, caffeine is... I get headaches from it sometimes.
Shouldn't you stop taking that laudanum? They're just headaches. Headaches. What movie?
Laudanum.
Mm-hmm. Just headaches.
Oh.
Go Karen.
Is that Western?
Yep. Yeah.
The no.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Tombstone.
Yep.
Yeah. I did it.
Yeah. Blundering his knight, earning his rating. All right. I'll blunder a pawn instead of take the free knight. What was his real rating? Only like 2,100 or somewhere around there. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. All right, what's a Cocoa Puff? Go Karen.
I don't know.
Terrible. You didn't watch the movie Flight. That's why you don't know.
It's some cereal.
Did you watch The Flight?
No.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. King takes, confusing the audience. Always retreat. I guess I'll go fourth. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Dun, da, dun, da. Dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, da. Cocoa Puffs gives you excellent chocolate milk. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Mm-hmm. Man, that guy was great in Flight, if that's the name of the movie. What's his name? The actor who's 9,000 pounds. He lost weight, actually, but we'll just say he's 9,000 pounds. He was on Roseanne. He was her husband. He's in John Goodman, yeah.
Goodman.
He was obviously really good in, the movie everybody likes. What's that movie everybody likes?
I mean, I've liked him in a few things.
Well, the Coen Brothers movie where they're bowling and all that.
Oh, yeah, Lebowski.
Yeah, The Big Lebowski. He's great, but he's better in Flight. He's so good in that movie. He's not in the movie very long. Yeah, it's a Denzel Washington movie.
I love him in anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's really good in Flight. Yeah. You didn't see Flight?
Yeah, Barton Fink. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I didn't see Flight.
Yeah.
I saw him in a lot of different.
Yeah, he was really good in Flight.
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah, he's really good in that.
Raising Arizona.
Yeah, and then in what were you guys talking about? The first movie.
Lebowski. No, what?
Right, not The Big Lebowski. Keep going. Name all those movies you just named.
Barton Fink.
Barton Fink.
Yeah.
When I saw Fink, I thought to myself, I don't know who that guy is. The producer who hired Barton Fink. I said, that guy's great. I don't know who he is. And he won Best Supporting Actor. It was Michael Lerner. I'd never heard of Michael Lerner, but I'm watching through and I'm like, that guy's the greatest actor ever. And then he won Best Supporting, so I was right. But yeah, he was great. Yeah, Michael Lerner was really funny. Michael Lerner in that movie reminds me of the Moyle in Seinfeld. That guy's hilarious. Yeah, I think my three favorite people on Seinfeld who just did a guest star are the guy who plays the Moyle in the episode where they're circumcising the baby and steals the baby, Kramer, and then he cuts Jerry's finger.
I remember that.
Yeah, that guy was great. And then obviously Philip Baker Hall when he plays the library cop. And then my favorite is the old man, the guy who plays Sidney Fields.
With the records.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, those are my three favorite guest.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, you're saying he's a library security named Bookman? What are the chances of that? Yeah, Jackie Childs though is on a lot of episodes. These guys are only in the one episode. Yeah. Although technically, a lot of the people in one episode are in two episodes because they're in the final episode, including the Soup Nazi. The Soup Nazi makes soup in the final episode at some random restaurant, and then Poppy from previous episodes, he eats the soup and then he puts some salt in it or pepper, and the Soup Nazi takes it away because that's insulting. Which it actually is insulting if it's a fancy restaurant. But he takes it away. No soup for Poppy. Yeah. Now, the guy who plays Poppy, I saw him, he was guest starring, he wasn't famous, not famous now. He was guest starring an Odd Couple episode from 1972. He played a football guy. He was getting a football scholarship. And he also played the cello or something. I think it was the cello. Might have been the bass. And he got a scholarship for that too. And he didn't want to play football. He wanted to play the musical instrument. And so he practiced it in front of Felix Unger. And he was horrible. And he's like, what? He's like, you're the worst. What's happening? So then people come from the school and they admit to Felix Unger he's some ethnicity from Alaska that we don't have in the school. So we need that for whatever. And then he's like, yeah, you're the worst cello player ever, or bass, so you have to play football. You're the worst. Yeah. Anyway, that's Poppy, but Poppy was a lot younger because it was early 70s. Yeah, he was in Dirty Harry. Yeah, $3, no soup for you. The duck is even more succulent than I had hoped. That is one of his best lines. $2, no $3. FTR's good. He's in more than one episode. Yeah. Very good. I've only seen 2 episodes. You remember that episode? That's funny.
You
Yeah.
played me yesterday.
Hooray.
Low bread lobster
Mm-hmm.
in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Well, I broke the stream. I crossed the streams. All right, get rid of this guy. All right. So I have to go to the bathroom. So is it better when you're here? Because if you leave, that's not good. Because you're leaving in like 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, but, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll go to the bathroom and I'll kill 2 birds. Don't tell my vegan friends. I'll get a Perrier on the way back.
Okay, I'll
And-
just read the
and-
chat.
and
I'm too tired to
As I'm
play.
getting up, I'm going to tickle her and really annoy her. It's going to be horrible. Right, sweetie?
No.
The threat is stronger than the execution. However, the execution's also okay.
I'm
When you punched me, that was like Family Guy when Peter was tickling Lois and she told him to stop. And then Lois hit him over the head with a frying pan and he was like unconscious. It's like, hit him with the frying pan. I told you to stop tickling me.
Hey, do you remember the episode in Louie? It's called Model.
Yeah, where he punches her in the
She-
face because she's tickling him? Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, let me see what you guys are doing. All right, let me. I'm not gonna play anybody, but I can just read the chat. I'm so tired. No, I'm too tired. We were up so late last night. It was ridiculous. Yay! Thank you, Grunge Ward. How did I raise a math genius? I can tell you. I mean, I can't take credit for it. But I will tell you one reason he got so far ahead is because I homeschooled him. And the reason I homeschooled him is because it was clear that he was going to struggle in school. We didn't have the money at the time for private school. And I mean, he was already doing algebra, when he was 5. And, and, he was reading and doing math when he was 1. I'm not even making that up. So anyway, I homeschooled him, but then as a result of that, he just got further and further and further ahead in math. And then when I got divorced, I had to get a job. and let me tell you, homeschooling was a job, but I had to get, a job that brought money in. And so then I put him in school at that time, but he was so far ahead already that, he had like at least 1.5 years after I put him in school where he didn't even take any math because they didn't have any math for him. So anyway, but I didn't really do anything special. It's all him. He just was born that way, honestly. I didn't really, I'm not that advanced in math myself. Am I worried about inflation? No. What would be your winning song if you were on American Idol? I don't know. The songs.
the tickle monster.
I'm gonna have to
Yay, more
fend him
donations.
off again.
Is that?
It's talking to the chat. Yay! Thank you for the 1,000 centidues. Oh man, you noob. All right, I'm gonna get a.
Good. Karen Bits. What else happened? When I left, there was...
I was telling the story.
No,
about,
there was somebody who gave money when I left
Oh
because
yeah,
I heard it.
Grunge War.
How much? 200?
I think it was 200.
That's as usual.
Yay.
Yeah. If Ben asked, Karen beat Hikaru on stream. Yeah. You say she's Southern, but then she's like, what Stuckies? So I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, and Felonious had already left. Any Southerners on here can back me up. I don't know about Stuckies. I've heard of it.
Isn't Alpha Coupler from Alabama?
Yeah.
So he'll be
He's not on here though.
if he was though, he'd be like, come on.
And then C.L. Smith,
Yeah.
I don't think is on here. And my cousin is not on here. And my brother.
Which one? What does Karen say when she can't find her brother online?
technically terrible.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh.
Yay, it's a train. Thanks, Dr. Krieger. This is like Dr. Cougar. 5 subs. You're the best. Simply
Hey,
the
can
best.
I tell a chess club story?
You can
about
do whatever you want.
the guy
You're the
walking
boss.
out.
Yeah.
Did you already complain about that?
I don't care about that.
I do. Okay.
You complained when you walked in. You said, "Well, we had 26 players and somebody left."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you already mentioned
All
it.
right, so I gotta tell my story.
Then you Karen
And
them.
I'm actually gonna go back to. It's a longer story.
Thanks for the 100 cents to do, Jafari.
It's not that exciting, but I'm gonna tell my story anyway. It's a chess story. So maybe 3 weeks ago, and I won't be naming any names, but a player showed up at the club and did not want to play the person they were paired with. And I understood why, because it had to do with some personal issues. So I said, okay, let me look at it. So I looked at the colors that everybody had and the point group, and I decided I could make a switch. I do have discretion to do that as a TD, but I wasn't going to do it if it messed up colors or point groups or anything. So then I switched it. Fine. Then the next week, the same person showed up.
Person?
And I mean, I was busting my ass to make sure everybody had an opponent because it's just one round on Tuesday night. So, and I'm trying to TD the tournament because Ben streams. You can't do it. And sometimes I have to play and TD at the same time. So it's not.
And she juggles too.
And so it's not ideal, but I do it so that I make it even. I'll withdraw myself from the section, play somebody in the top section. I'll do whatever I need. So anyway, so I done all this. I had but there were buys in both sections, and I didn't want the two buys playing each other. TD means tournament director, because it's a 100 level and a 1500 level, and I'm mid 1200. So I said, well, I can play him. I'll withdraw myself from the bottom section, and then the person that was 100 rated would not have the buy anymore. So I'm doing all this and busting my ass and trying to get the round started.
You're
on time.
legally castled. I can't
And the
believe
same person who I had already done a one-time favor the previous week tells me, "Oh, I can withdraw if you want for baby." I was like, "No, I mean, I already done all this stuff and switched it in the software. No, that won't help at all." And then he says, "Well, I've already played this person 4 times, so
it. In his life. Yep.
So I'm just gonna it can be just a forfeit loss." And so I was really, really furious, to be honest. Furious.
Did you have great vengeance and furious anger?
That a player would walk out and leave someone else with no opponent like that. Okay.
Yay, 1,000 cents to dues. Thank you.
Then
Papa John's.
I sent the person a text and said, "What you did is unacceptable,
Ooh, that's a good answer.
and we will need to talk about it later." And then I even took the time to go send the text. I was so furious because I couldn't find him. He left the building so fast. I was furious. So then I went and had to play chess. Fine. Then haven't heard from the person. Well, they sent me a lame excuse, I will say, and they said they didn't feel well. And I said, well, it seemed like you felt fine till you saw the pairings. And then I gave them the spiel about you can't do this, blah, 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 blah. You don't show up here and refuse to play, blah, blah. So I hadn't heard back from that person. Then, and this is a very rare thing to happen, but it has happened before. Then last night, we had the Blitz tournament, and Ben was TDing that, but I was working the software, and anyway, a different person called, said, "I'm running late. Can you put me in the Blitz?" Different person.
1 second. We need 2 subs immediately, or we're gonna die on level 3. Hype train, donate. Okay, continue.
Oh, sorry, story time emote. Anyway,
Okay, I'll use story.
we put him in, fine, and I went ahead and was on standby to also
Damn, we didn't do it.
jump in and play when
Oh,
he
we did do
got
it.
there.
Yay.
Because so it would be even. So he gets there and he comes in round 2. I go in, we play. Then round 4, we start the round and he's nowhere to be found. Like, where is he? And we didn't know.
It was round 5.
Oh, was it round 5?
Yeah.
Then after the round, we realized, oh, he just left. He just left. He was mad, I guess, without saying, you can't just leave. You have to withdraw, because we paired him. And in fact, we were waiting that person to start the clock because we thought he was in the bathroom. So I was really unhappy, and I just sent him a note and told him he's banned for 6 months. And I said, you don't come to my, and he thought I was joking. He said, are you joking? I said, no, you don't come to my club and walk out without withdrawing. It's unsportsmanlike and rude, and I just like went off on him. And then he replied, okay, that's fair. So.
Wow, I thought we were going to die on level 3, and then like everybody did everything.
Mm-hmm.
Mud Cup ZZZZ subscribed. Thank you.
So at least he did have the spine to say, okay. The other guy didn't even answer me.
Jafari 100 centidues. Thaddeus gifted two subs. Fem Beingold gifted 5 subs. Chess Ovi gifted a sub. Fat Matt gifted 2 subs. VTG 978 gifted 10 subs. That was a good last minute and a half. Yeah, thanks to everybody who gifted and so forth. Mainly and so forth. 300 centidues from Fem Beingold.
And now that I've had this happen, like back-to-back 2 problems, I do know that if anybody ever refuses to play an opponent again, they will be banned for 6 months. Or there'll be some kind of punishment. That's just rude. Wait, what is Finn Beingold saying? Are you homeschooled?
He homeschooled everybody.
Let me go back. Let me see that.
Yeah.
I homeschool both my kids. I home birth both my kids. I run my business from my home. I play chess. Yeah, I liked homeschooling, but it was a lot of work. Yeah, my kids didn't go to school until I got divorced. But they love school now. But homeschooling is a lifestyle, really. Not necessarily one I wanted to sign up for, but I did enjoy it. I had some great homeschooling friends. We learned in very atypical ways. We didn't always study all subjects.
I learned in a typical way.
Yeah?
Yeah, a typical way. Oh, atypical. I thought you meant atypical way.
Yeah, in fact, Holden made his list of... Holden decided what he studied. Holden decided what he was going to study for each semester of school, and he would make his task list every day, and he would... sometimes he wouldn't even be studying math.
Number 1, video games. Number 2, video games. Sorry.
No, but he would get into a subject, and we'd just let him just focus on that for a while, and then he'd go do something else for a while. So we didn't really do it the way that they do it in schools at all. Not at all. I let Holden grade his own work. You think I got time for that?
This is funny from some cartoon, I think. I forgot which cartoon.
Yeah.
So it says works on contingency, no money down. And then the guy wanted money down. He says, what? He says, yeah, I work on contingency. No, money down. No contingency. I want money. Was it Simpsons? I don't know.
I've come to see that video
Lionel
games
Hutz.
are important, Finn Beingold. It's been a hard thing to come to, but I do see that.
Yeah, but you like when it's long and hard to do that. Yeah. When I play 1294s, they never hang their queen, move their king, get checkmated. They never. Oh, wait, that's every game. Man, I take everything. Queen F3 looks good. All right, I guess taking a queen
choices.
takes this knight instead of this knight. Sexy exchange. Yeah. Sack a pawn. Open those lines. Yay, I like noises. Also, I like beer. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, when I transitioned my kids into school, Archer went into 1st grade. He never went to kindergarten. And after the first day, he shadowed. Was trying it out at the school to see if he liked it where he goes now. And he came home and he was really upset because the first graders were doing 1+1.
And they were getting it wrong.
It's like, man, that's pretty bad. Is that like a gifted private school?
I'll start somewhere.
God, damn. I mean, you even have to think to do 1+1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is that even really? I guess that's math.
The other kids were confused. The parents thought they were signing their kids up for meth, but it was math. So
Yeah, Fit Mind Goals knows no. I mean, they waste so much time in school. I mean, everybody has all these stereotypes about homeschoolers. They're all really advanced, honestly. At least the ones I knew. Because you can learn, you got more free time. Also, but I definitely do not want to ever homeschool again. Ever. It was a lot of work. I liked it when I did it. That's when I got into chess. Is I was just trying to be a good mom. I was just playing chess with Archer.
position's bad because his pawns are the same color as his bishop.
You'd have to say that if it weren't for homeschooling, I would not have met you.
Mm-hmm.
That is a fact. I did not home birth. I did want to have a natural birth, however, and so my birth plan didn't really involve a C-section. So that was very disappointing, but
I have a lot of time
you know,
for a 3-minute game.
yeah.
Yeah. What's funny is Kieran had to have C-section, but now that we're going to the World Open and the Chicago Open, she can once again, C-section.
Is he giving you time?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's funny. Go C-section. And she can get a Caesar salad. Perfect. Dun, 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 dun. I think
Yeah, we're
done.
going to yeah, that's true, G-Fari. I thought about that after I said that. There are some homeschoolers, that don't really do a very good job. So that's not true to say they're all advanced. But, the middle class northern Atlanta suburban homeschoolers are advanced. They're not as religious as some of the other homeschoolers. Yeah, we're going to the Chicago Open, Ovi, and also World Open. I'm excited about it.
Okay, I'll give you a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Which tournament did I tie for first in previously? The Chicago Open or the World Open?
World Open.
Okay, let's see if the chat
I
agrees.
thought, oh no?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I thought it was.
Let's see what they say.
It's World Open.
Grunjoy knew the answer.
Oh, both. Hey, tricking. I thought it was too. I thought it was, but I thought you would.
I tied for first in both. I tied for first in the
Darn.
National Open
I knew
twice
it
and the
too.
U.S. Open twice. Yeah.
I knew
And
it.
everybody's like, you're the worst player ever. I mean, it's true, but shh, don't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, it got after 11 somehow, and I'm still.
It's way after 11. Yeah. Why not first and why tie? People got the same score I did. Terrible. That's why.
Well, we're not going to be in the good part of Chicago,
No, we're in the far northwestern suburbs, Wheeling.
so
Frankly, the food there is delicious.
that's disappointing.
Yeah.
But when we do the World Open, now that's in a good part of Philly.
That's correct. Karen likes Philadelphia more than anybody who ever lived.
I love Philly.
Yeah, most people don't like Philly, but she loves it. Go Philly. It's always sunny when she's there.
I know all the people I knew there liked it. I loved it. Anybody there? Anybody from Philly that can corroborate? No Stella tonight. There were
No Stella tonight in my coffee. No Stella tonight in my tea.
too many last night.
Guess who that was? Period.
Karen ordered a bunch of deep dish pizza.
Mm.
No. Yeah, I made a mistake because I ordered those shots for the table. And that got us on a bad
Okay,
path.
I have to stop her. Karen doesn't drink shots correctly.
I can't drink it in one thing. I'm not used to drinking
I mean, it's like
alcohol.
30 sips. Like one, and then
Well-
like our shots were done 2 hours ago, and she has half her shot left.
No, I drank the shot though. Are you going to college in Philly?
I mean, she's like gone to the bathroom and dumped her shot out and come back. I finished my shot.
I did not. No, that was no. I did do that. But
Okay.
that's not what happened last
Well, hold on.
Move
Let's
on.
rewind the tape. No, I didn't do that. Okay, I did do that. That's like
But not last night.
that's like the
though.
Chappelle
Wait,
show.
Go back up. Which school?
That's like the Chappelle
Which
show.
school in Philly?
Yeah.
Which school?
You know, probably Villanova or Drexel.
There's a lot of schools.
Yeah,
there.
that's probably one of those.
Bryn Mawr, Haverford,
Mhm.
University of Pennsylvania,
That's where Julia's sister goes.
Drexel, Temple. Now,
She
which
went to Temple.
Which school?
I can't get to some. A lot of people think I went to Temple because my name's Benjamin Feingold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the Curtis.
You going to Penn?
Oh, that's so nice.
So
You're
there's
so
a
smart.
2,500 player you've never heard of, young Greg, and his name is Atulia Shetty. It's like 25-30 USCF. He's an IM. His sister, who doesn't play chess, she knows the rules. Her name's Mira. She also goes to Penn. And coincidentally, they're from Michigan. Coincidentally, he got a job in Philadelphia. Atulia did. So they both live in Philadelphia, even though they're both from Ann Arbor. And for different reasons. He's in finance.
Demetrius says Philly's great. Philly's great. I loved it. I just walked I knew everybody. I walked everywhere. I went to the Curtis all the time for the free concerts. It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be this late night club that I like to go to. It was After Hours Club called Revival. It's probably not there anymore.
Frankly.
But it was fun. It was in a church looking kind of building. And I got a ticket one time because I couldn't find anywhere to park, and I parked on the sidewalk right up front.
What's the weirdest thing in Philly? I don't know, Charlie? Pretty weird.
Anything weird. Stay away from the Sixers fans. Yeah, you have to have a U.S. chess membership.
Let's get some subs. It's Sub Saturday. His position's good except for one thing. I think about this guy getting totally crushed. His analysis isn't too deep.
Oh, is that pronounced Mutter? I forgot. Mutter Museum. Yeah, there's the Rodin Museum there.
How do you
too.
pronounce the river
The river?
in Philadelphia?
Schuylkill?
I'm asking you.
Schuylkill.
Schuylkill?
And there's another river. There are two rivers.
Well, but that's the one.
That's hard to pronounce.
Oh, yeah?
No, I'm saying that's the only one that's hard to pronounce.
See how his position's not good? And then look at his rating. Usually I play like 700s. If they're higher rated.
Hey, look, the server restarts. I meant to tell you about that.
Yeah, no, I saw that
Yeah.
they're doing something. I thought it was at midnight or 1.
Yeah, the Delaware.
But this is 11:21. I thought it was after. I
They
thought
said
it
in
was.
40 minutes. But they said at midnight.
Oh, okay. So it hasn't happened. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the chess.com is going to go down for a while at midnight. And then you'll have to play on Lee Chess, I guess. I don't know. I guess you could go to sleep, but that's ridiculous. I'm trying not to play, trying not to learn.
Yingling beer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't remember that was a Pennsylvania thing.
I was at the World Open before you were born, and we went to the grocery store to get alcohol. It wasn't for me. I wasn't drinking then. And couldn't find it. So I went to somebody who worked there. I said, where do you have alcohol? He says, we don't sell alcohol.
Yeah.
We're a grocery store.
No, I had the same thing happen.
Yeah. And I'm
When I
like,
first moved there,
yeah.
I was up with this. I had to go to license, like a pack,
Yeah.
pack store. I'm like, you're kidding me, to get beer?
And then we were driving to New
Yeah,
York,
that's weird.
and we stopped somewhere on the way to get a hotel, like, I don't know, 40 years ago, I don't know. And somebody wanted alcohol, and we said, where can we buy alcohol? And the guy said, this is a dry county. You can't have alcohol. And I was like, what does that mean? What world am I in? So there you go. So this is really funny, unless you went
they
to
had dry counties.
unless you went to Texas Tech. I'm from the north. I never heard of that. South, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm at Texas Tech every year for the Spice Cup. So I went like 4 or 5 times, and it's in Lubbock, and not now, but Lubbock was a dry county, and I'm like, well, there's a university here. What? And they said, yeah, people just leave the county, get drink, and then bring it back. And I'm like, what? And then the last year I was there, before Susan went to St. Louis, they undried it. So now then you could get alcohol. I can't believe a college town is a dry, come on. LHS Chess gifted 10 subs. Hooray.
Yay.
He's getting into the spirit.
Yes, Tucker Tommy. I've been to the Rocky Steps many times.
Let's see. Have I sacked my queen this game, Karen? Not yet. The problem is if he goes here, he wins another piece. But he probably won't see that. Probably play like A3 or C3. Should be okay.
I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Why do you question me? Come on. I tell you the moves they're going to play before they make them. And then you're like, I don't know. This was pretty good. And I'm like, right, that's why he won't play it. 50-50 hangs his queen. I mean, not really. He's not going to hang his queen.
Hey, unpause the chat. See how easy that is?
Yeah, I like what you said. That was good. Yeah. Your whole country is dry. I only know one country that for sure is dry. Although I could be wrong. Saudi Arabia. But it could be there's other countries that are dry, and it could be that I'm wrong. I think Saudi Arabia is dry. The Kid 92. Dubai is also dry? No, it is not. He's half right. Dubai is dry if you're a Dubai person. If you go to a hotel, then you can get alcohol. Yeah, the hotels sell alcohol to the foreigners. I guarantee it. Unless that changed. When I say I guaranteed it, that I guaranteed it when I went there twice. I don't guarantee it now because things change. Ooh, look at that move. Compensation for my queen.
Yeah, Jafari. I've been
Dubai
to
is
that.
not dry.
I've been to that art museum a bunch. They always have great exhibits.
No, Dubai is great. I love Dubai. And we're probably going to go in a few months. Karen's never been to Dubai. Now, this is what's funny about Karen. There's only one thing. She does not like to fly Kate Bush style, right? However, Kate Bush decides she's not going to fly, and Karen flies all the time. And Karen doesn't like flying. So if we go to Dubai and back, it's a lot of flying. It's the most flying she's ever done or ever will do or can do.
I wish I could just
Yeah, she doesn't like flying.
sleep
Yeah.
during it.
She can't get to sleep. She doesn't like flying. Now, what famous singer who died in the last 5 years also did not fly like Kate Bush? More famous than Kate Bush.
That died?
She died in the last 5 years. Probably the last 3. Oh, it's my move. I didn't know it was my move. This isn't good because,
Is it Aretha Franklin?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't fly.
Seems like I heard that.
Look, I have 24 seconds and I'm down a queen. And he sacked the exchange. No, anything but that.
Yeah, I'm scared to fly. Darn. Try Xanax. Well, I did one time. My younger brother gave me one of his. And so I didn't drink because of that. And then it didn't help at all. I was thinking, yeah, this is going to work great. It didn't work at all. Did not work. But I don't drink when I fly anymore. I just did that a couple of times. Trying out different things. Tried out the Xanax. So maybe there's something else I can take. When did Bowie die? Can't remember.
Jesus Christ. This isn't good.
Try Oxy then. Is that, you mean like Oxycontin? Is that what you mean? Or oxycodone? What's it called? Oh no, oxycodone. Wait, what is it? Oxy what? Take an edible? Yeah, but won't I get in trouble if I took that on the plane? OxyClean. Oh, oxytocin. Same stuff. Benadryl. Oxycodone. See, I was right. None of you guys were even right. One time I got some oxycodone. I can't remember now why. I guess for one of my C-sections. I don't remember, but I didn't take it. And then I ended up throwing it away.
God.
Yay.
I mean, I was way behind on the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was way behind the clock. They're going to be like, I can't believe Ben won. They always say that every game I win. Oh, how did Ben win? Actually, I thought I was going to lose.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, that was, I did badly there time-wise.
Anyway, I threw the leftover
Yeah.
drugs in the garbage, and Frank was my brother Frank.
Thanks, Jafari. I've
Don't
won every
ever-
game I said.
Don't ever
quite
throw
clean.
that
What do
away.
you mean?
I'll take them.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, everybody thought I was going to lose.
So,
Yeah.
what did I need them for?
Eh. Well, let's see. OxyClean, better than Oxycontin. Yeah. You're married to Ben, but afraid of planes. Yeah, he's right. You should be afraid of me, not planes. He's right. Yeah, Riyadh is dry. I said Saudi Arabia is probably dry. That seems like a country that would be dry. I mean, it seems like, are you open to challenges? Yeah, I have a list of challenges here. People have been challenging me for hours.
OxyClean hits hard.
Yeah.
Why haven't I haven't even heard of that?
OxyClean is to clean stuff. It's
Oh.
not a drug. They're comparing it to OxyContin. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder I haven't heard of it.
It's like those commercials they do that are infomercials.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm the Shamu guy, and buy that.
Oh.
Then they make these jib jabs about it or whatever they're called. Those
So
are
it's a
hilarious.
cleaning product?
Yeah, it's OxyClean. Yeah,
I haven't heard of it.
yeah. I mean, yeah, you have to buy it on TV from a guy who's screaming at you. That's the way it is. Yeah, one of those guys died. One of the screaming guys. They got another screaming guy. I'm serious.
I know.
One of the guys.
I
just-
don't.
yeah. Yeah, Billy. Yeah,
Watch
there's a
that TV.
really funny. It's like the college humor or whatever. It's one of those things, and they have a lot of them where they dub. It's called some kind of dub. They dub over what the guy's saying, and the one of them is really funny. It's funnier than the other ones by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been the Shamu or something. It's like, man, this shit really can clean. It's just, I mean, it's hilarious. I don't know which one it is. The ShamWow guy. Yeah, Djibouti. Yeah, I mean, there's one that's extra funny. They did a really good job.
All right, now listen. I have to go because I have to get Archer in bed.
Do you turn into a pumpkin?
And
I can go too.
I'm hungry.
I've been streaming 3.5 hours. I'll go too.
Okay,
Wow, LHS Chess gifted 10 more subs.
but I don't. Now I'm gonna get blamed for ending the stream.
It's 3.5 hours. You know, I'm supposed to stream forever.
It's not my fault. Tired.
Yeah.
People shouldn't have bought us so many drinks last night.
Yay, thanks, Karen, for the stories. Yeah, H3, stopping bishop, G4 check. Darn. All right, keep on keeping on, I guess. Don't Urban Dictionary Shamu. There's a word that I put in the Urban Dictionary like 15 years ago, and it's still there.
Thank you, Mini Tsunami.
It's backwards.
Okay.
Yeah. So Spencer has a friend,
Yeah.
his best friend from like 3rd grade to when he finished high school in Ann Arbor. And the guy got into an accident. And the reason he got into an accident was his car was going backwards and he thought it was going forwards. No. He wanted to go backwards, but he went forwards. Sorry. And they were and Spencer or somebody's like, "Why'd you do that?" and he said, I thought D was for backwards. So I put that in the Urban Dictionary, and it's still there. D is for backwards. Yeah. That's the kind of friend Spencer has. Then Spencer kidnapped him. That was funny. Yeah, true story. Yeah, you can't make that up. Let's see. Bishop A6. Bishop F5. I mean, it wasn't that funny. That's what happened.
I don't understand.
Look. Backwards by me, January 30, 2009. It's there. The guy looked it up. That's still there. Yeah. Urban Dictionary is like, that makes sense. So, don't blame me. If you're under the age of like 30, don't do what I'm going to tell you to do now. Don't do it. If you do, I wasn't me. Okay, Twitch, don't ban me. Chess.com, don't fire me, even though you don't pay me. Karen, don't leave me. All right. I'm just giving you the information. I'm not saying you should do anything. Yeah, I didn't see that was hanging. I was looking at that. Okay, you ready? Mm-hmm. So in normal discussion, people talk about I got to first base, second base, third base.
Yes.
Right. In the Urban Dictionary, they have fifth base, sixth base, seventh base, and you don't want to, I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, it's disgusting what it is. Yeah, so look that up. I mean, don't look that up. Yeah. Yeah. There's every base. There's fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Yeah. And they get more and more disgusting. Yeah. Sometimes there's a skeleton involved or a dead body. Yeah. Sometimes.
All right, I gotta go. I'm dying here. After this game, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Over 30, you still shouldn't look. Yeah. Unlimited rice pudding subscribed. Hooray. Yeah. Got to cover all your bases. Yeah. That's right.
You don't know what the bases are at all?
Good. They actually, on Seinfeld, when Elaine is dating Keith Hernandez, they have some discussion because he's a baseball player. And then, let's see, what happens? They make a joke about what base he's going to get to. And he's like, I know a lot about third base, something. They were joking about it. Yeah. All right, now, okay, wait a minute. Who was jealous on Seinfeld? Who was jealous of Elaine going out with Keith Hernandez? Who didn't like it?
Maybe George.
Close. That's actually a good answer for another episode. Jerry.
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah. It's like because she stole Keith Hernandez from him. Not because he was like, I'm friends with Keith Hernandez. What are you doing?
Yeah, I remember it now.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I don't have all the episodes memorized.
Okay. He won't see queen takes queen, so I can trade queens this way. Yeah. So I gave my queen up on purpose because I knew he wouldn't see it. Yeah, I just wanted to win on time. So here's what happened. Okay. So I want to make sure I won on time. So I wanted to trade queens so I don't get mated. So here I played queen check, hanging my queen, because I knew he wouldn't see it. And I said that when I played it, and then he went here. Yeah, I mean, I knew he wouldn't see it. And then I won on time. Yay. Man, I easily won on time, too. Oh, I'm going backwards, or backwards. Yeah, I had 8 seconds to 0 and we had the same amount of time because I kept cheating.
Now, wait, what does that mean? You don't have a mouse.
Doesn't have a mouse. You can play with that or your phone. Yeah, you can. In fact, some fast blitz players have touchscreen. They play that way. Yeah. Spotted Frog 234. Trackpad.
Oh, your trackpad.
Terrible. Yeah, you got to go backwards. Put it in D. Dubov. Yeah. All right, that was enough. Over 3.5 hours. 1 million viewers. Man, that's the bottom of the barrel here. Look at that. 2 bottoms of the barrel.
Wait, let me look.
Thanks, Fen Beingle, 200 centidues. You play with the touch screen.
Wait, hold on.
Let's see. Who else? I'd rate Ludwig, but he's doing Pokemon. So he's doing chess, I'd rate him. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I
dun.
agree that it's slim
Let's see,
pickings.
chess.
Slim pickings. So I would pick the top.
No, I pick one of these two. Birthday stream, bullet. Ugh. I don't even know who these people are. I think she rated me once. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, she did actually.
All right.
Yeah, she seems.
The one
good.
reason I want to raid that person is their whole name's not even there. I mean, I gotta like find out who that is. I mean, this is terrible to raid when. I wonder if I can copy and paste, like the raid. Like if I can copy and paste this. Nah, it looks like I can't. Whoa! I mean, I don't want to raid because of that. All right. All right, I'll figure it out.
I like that one.
All right. All right, that's my memory. Was it's that? Let's see if I'm right. Oh, it's right there. Yes, I remembered the whole thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I had some
That's
letters
crazy.
transposed.
Let's see. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, I may or may not stream because we're going out for Mother's Day. So if Karen wants me to stream, then yeah. If she's like, don't stream, it's Mother's Day, then I won't. But if I do, it's 5-minute unrated. It's like tonight. Our dinner's at 5:30. So if I stream, it'll be like 8 o'clock or it'll be way before that. So either like 1 p.m. or 8 p.m. Or I won't stream because it's Mother's Day. Maybe Karen will stream because you'll get donations Mother's Day.
Maybe.
Yeah. Also, your mother. Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yep. Half point bye. Also tomorrow.